it foggy outside. All the planes have been grounded. Ain't the fire inside? Let's all go stand around it. Funny, I've been there, and you've been here. We ain't had no time to drink that beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sandman podcast. I am your host, Brian W. Tosh, joined as always by our resident hack checker, Oliver Fullington.
Yo!
Our producer and co-host, El Hilo del Hack, Tyler Fullington. And the man whose stories got stories, the hardcore... God bless you. The hardcore icon.
That was timed well.
He's got 99 problems, but bananas ain't one. The Sandman Company.
More like but sneezing.
Yeah, sneezing, man. He's ripping.
Woo!
He's
That
ripping
was a big hit.
You're ripping your pen too hard. That's what happened there. Yeah. He always times like one big hit right before we get on air. It's his
Dude,
thing.
that one made me cry a little bit.
No, it doesn't make any sense. You could have got
Like
any point during the previous.
this whole time I was sitting here.
Yeah, just the whole time.
I've been in it the whole time here.
Yeah.
Filling out our brackets, baby.
That's right. We're filling out our Hackets. We'll get to the Hackets, but first, Hack, I wanted to talk about the UFC deal with Paramount Plus. I was telling you about this right before we got started. What a massive deal that TKO just completed on Monday. They're not going to be running pay-per-view events anymore. And originating this deal with Paramount Plus and CBS, $7.7 billion for 7 years. And it's backloaded for...
What do you mean? So there's no pay-per-views anymore?
So pay-per-views...
You got to have one of those other Paramount, or...
You have to have Paramount Plus going forward when this deal starts. It's going to be, I believe, in 2026 when it starts. And you're going to need Paramount Plus in order to watch the UFC.
So is Paramount the one that's ponying the... Or who owns Paramount?
Paramount, it's
Like
CBS tied in, and they're just merging with... what was the company's name? It's a giant merger going on. And, yeah, $7.7 billion to no longer do pay-per-view events. And the thing about this deal, it's like... Man, it's just insane money, and in order to... It's basically like $25 million per show.
Are all their shows going to be at the same building?
No, they do a lot of their shows from the Apex Performance Center that they have out in Las Vegas, which they started running a lot of shows.
Yeah, they're fight nights.
Yeah, they're fight night cards. A lot of them, they don't run venues. They just run them out of that Apex Center. And the crowds aren't usually that good for those fights. It's usually like a kind of a dead audience.
They'll do a couple fight nights at like different arenas,
Right.
For the like a bigger one if you got like some bigger names on it, but like the smaller ones for the most part are at the Apex.
Yeah. But it's a massive, massive deal, and it just shows you too. It's like TKO and WWE, the amount of different and big players in the streaming world that they have deals with now. It's ESPN, it's Netflix, it's NBC still with the what's left on Peacock, and SmackDown being on USA, and it's an association with all the big players. So my point is with that is AEW for their next deal after this one. You have Warner Brothers Discovery, and then you might not have that many other suitors out there because of the deal with WWE and TKO with all these other big players. Like, they have partnerships with pretty much everybody, so the pool out there for them is going to be a lot less people to bid on their product. So it's a wild time, man. I don't know how they're going to be able to make money off of this deal either, because you're talking about 25...
Dude, how big is Paramount? How many people are they going to reach now?
Well, it's got your show on. What's the show you like?
Reach the whole world.
Yellowstone?
To me, it doesn't seem like Paramount goes around the whole world.
No, so I have some numbers on streaming, like subscribers and stuff. So you have Netflix has 302 million users, and that was at the end of 2024. And this is also taken into account, like, who knows how accurate some of these numbers are, right? These are reported numbers of people that pay for these services. Disney Plus has 127 million. Amazon Prime Video is 200 million. HBO Max has 122 million.
Wow.
And Paramount Plus has 79 million. So it's one of the smaller ones in comparison to
It
some of
doesn't
these
seem
big
so
players.
much reach though either.
Yeah.
It's 70. That seems like right around here.
The other thing that you're getting with this deal is for UFC, there are going to be a number of events on CBS, traditional broadcast CBS throughout the year, which are going to be big events for them because CBS still, a lot of people don't have cable, a lot of people have cut cords, and people might not have Paramount or not want to pay for it. And to have the reach on CBS, which is interesting because CBS is always, for me in my life, has been like, it's kind of like the old fuddy-duddy network, like it's your parents, Touched by an Angel network, and then to be associated with
Frosty's on it.
Yeah, it's like it's to now have UFC on there is interesting for them.
It's kind of surprising to me, especially with Hacks always bringing up the point of wanting to reach like every part of the globe. It's really surprising that they really tried and didn't do something with Netflix.
I know.
That really reaches that part of the globe where almost every UFC fighter is not American.
Yeah, a ton.
A lot of the big UFC stars aren't Americans.
I wonder how much
That's a great point.
did they try to leverage whatever Netflix was offering them if Netflix was in the negotiations because people were saying Netflix was in the bidding for them, and then the fact that ESPN, you make the deal with WWE the week before, you would have thought ESPN would want UFC
What
again.
was the WWE deal with Netflix?
They signed, it was a 5-year deal.
Netflix or ESPN?
ESPN you're asking about.
No, Netflix.
Oh, Netflix is either,
Are they paying them $1 billion a year?
it's close to it.
Okay.
And that has a chance for them to pick it up for an extended 10 or 15 years, I feel like.
If
Do
the
you think
numbers
those deals?
probably
I mean,
right.
those deals were in cahoots.
I know that's kind of where it's like a little round here.
10-year, $5 billion with Netflix.
For WWE.
Yeah.
So
That's wild.
ESPN realizes they're losing UFC and signs realizes there's going to be a void there, so they fill the UFC void with WWE.
Well, I would be worried if I was UFC because if you look at what happened to the NHL when you didn't have a deal with ESPN, is they stopped talking it on ESPN. And ESPN talked UFC over the last 5-6 years because their business was tied to UFC, so they would always promote the fights on a Friday night. You know, Stephen A. Smith on First Take will be talking the UFC fights. I don't know if they're going to be doing that anymore unless it's something big culturally.
No, but that's kind of my point. WWE is going to be filling that UFC void, so they're getting paid either. They're getting publicity either way. Is what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know. Like, I get your point. Like, I don't know how much there is a separation between UFC and WWE. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they're not going to be covering. They're not going to be covering WWE on SportsCenter. You know what I mean?
I mean, dude, I've
they're
seen
going to promote they're going to promote the big shows on ESPN.
I mean, SummerSlam was on ESPN. Like, they kind of did like a little recap on like ESPN and SportsCenter of shit that happened on SummerSlam. So
it's going to be so weird if they do that.
yeah. So, and another thing I'm thinking of.
Oh wow!
Those,
yeah.
Like, they interviewed Triple H on there. Like, Kevin Nagandi was like
He's
interviewing
all
Triple
over the
H
place.
or whatever.
Him before, he's doing all kinds of PR.
Like, the Paramount subscribers number is interesting to me. What'd you say, like 78 or 79 or something like that? But I wonder if they count people that are just getting Paramount Plus for like Yellowstone when Yellowstone's in season, and then get rid of it when the season's done and it's off for however, and then buy it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Netflix and Amazon and stuff like that. I mean, doesn't Amazon come with like your Amazon?
If you have
Prime
Amazon
subscription,
Prime, you get Amazon. Yeah.
Right. So like those people are going to have it. Like, I think, but now since UFC is like year round and constant, I have a feeling it'll be interesting to see if those numbers, go up.
Yeah, and it's been kind of a weird time for UFC too, where like I'm what you would call
I just wonder if like people in Brazil, like Alex Pereira, is one of the biggest fucking
they not
fighters
have-
they have. How are they going to be able to watch him fight?
There must be some other ways for them to watch
I'm
it.
just saying, is there
Yeah.
some
stream or something?
Yeah,
so
they must have
Brazil has
another deal.
Netflix, but they don't have Paramount Plus?
I don't know. I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
know,
I
I'm
don't
not
know how
sure.
far it reaches to.
Right.
My thing.
I mean, I would imagine it's gotta. I mean, Dana's not stupid.
Yeah.
Well, listen, 70 million. There's 111.
Yeah, right there.
Excuse me,
Buck.
I think Nielsen says there's 111 million houses, 111 million TVs like in the United States. So their reach is that 70 million is probably all United States.
Right, it's probably majority.
Well, but how many
Right.
people have phones and computers that can watch it?
Yeah, probably a lot too. I think one of the things with UFC, like I'm what you would
But
call.
we always have to pay for it. Where do we stream? Where do we get it when we watch it?
Okay, over 45 countries, Paramount Plus is available.
Okay,
so
there
they're
you go.
good on that.
I'm what you would call like a casual UFC guy, and if there's big fights, I'm more interested in watching them and stuff. And the last couple of years, you don't have the star power that you did previously when, Ronda and McGregor, and I'm a George St. Pierre guy, and John Jones, and like all those fighters.
Yeah, they need a Tyson now.
They need a star.
They
And I know
do.
you have great fighters like Pereira, and there's so many great fighters in
Yeah,
the
they
UFC.
had Adesanya there for a little while, and then he got
lost.
humbled. Yeah,
And
he got humbled a little bit.
I think with the UFC fighter, your prime is the night you win the belt, and maybe like one or two fights after that, and you're done.
Right.
Because it's the competition level is so strong.
Dude, Adesanya was on like a tear for like however long, and it's just like you just can't be that great.
Right.
Like
It's tough.
We're not going to see the Anderson Silvas or the GSP types that I
Forrest
grew up.
Griffin, like,
Right,
yeah.
those guys that I grew up on, where they dominated the division.
Until Trashy gets there.
There you go, pushing him for the UFC. Have a big career, but
Trashy's my grandson.
it's interesting. What's next for the streaming world and all these big deals? So wanted to make mention of that. This week on the show, we have and present to you the Hacket, named by Ty, the Hardcore Haket, the Sandman Invitational. This was an idea from a listener question, and I worked on this. I want to give a shout out to Elliot's Wrestling Twitter. Great Twitter account. You got to check him out on Twitter. He just fantastic wrestling reviews. Will put you on to some amazing, obscure wrestling and detailed stuff. He's a big listener of the pod. The seating was based around Hacks.
Hold on, and also Mike Missinelli needs a shout out.
I was going to get to Mikey Miss.
all
Okay,
right.
hold on.
He needs one right now.
I completely ripped off this concept from Mike Missinelli, a local Philly sports talk radio legend. He was recently let go from 97.5 to Fanatic due to some budget cuts. But shouts out to Mikey Miss. He's the originator of the Field of 64. So that's what, completely stealing this from him.
I know, that was so good when he used to do that.
Yeah, it's the best. And that's what, we're completely ripping that off here. And wanted to give shout out to Mikey Miss. Absolutely. He's a Mount Rushmore Philly sports talk radio host. So shouts out to Mikey Miss. The seating for this was based around your comments on the show, Hack. So he did try to take into account like how you viewed workers for some of the seating. So we'll see what you think of the seating here. And
So if you think a seating is shit, it's basically your fault.
it's your fault. It's your fault. I also have to give a huge shout out to Gotch Style Bong Rips on Instagram. He created the bracket artwork that you're looking at here. He's got some really cool stuff. Hack, it's great, man. He puts out some really good stuff on Instagram.
Oh,
so.
I like the people.
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. He does
I
the
like
drawings.
the people. Yeah, they're funny.
So these are the outside looking in names that just missed the cut for the tournament. So I'm going to go over some names here. Your boy Hack, Chicky Star, and Huracan Castillo. Both of them, if you remember from WrestleMania weekend, Hack set me up to talk to Huracan Castillo, and I called him Chicky Star. I just felt so embarrassed. I had never been backstage in wrestling before, and the first time I speak to a wrestler, I fuck up his name.
That's your welcome to the show moment. Yeah, like the welcome
You're
to
lucky
the
you didn't
NFL
get
moment.
bladed.
Because, yeah, seriously. He set me up with a Puerto Rican star like that. The Great Khali. Hack, any memories of working the Great Khali?
Well, yeah, I talked to him. It was me and him. It was me and Dreamer against him and Davari. This is like circa 2008. Sat there for 20 minutes talking to him about the match. I said something and he goes, "Oh, you Sandman?" I was like, "You fucking kidding me?" I just walked away.
Did he squeeze your head?
Oh no, we got into the freaking dude. He hit me with a chop on the top of my head. No, basically just almost knocked me out. Back to back, 2 nights in a row.
And you've been hit with balls, Mahoney, chair shots.
No, dude, that dude's hand. Dude, imagine how big the dude's freaking hand
Yeah.
is. Twice the size, 3 times the size of
It's
mine.
gotta be like a snorkeling flipper.
It's huge.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it's the fuck.
Shouts out to the Great
He
Khali.
just didn't know any better.
Yeah, he was just he was what he was. Yeah, he did. That's right, Gunk. Trent Acid.
No, that wasn't his fault. That was the trainer's fault. Why would the trainer have the same guy, have him powerbomb the same guy 15 times? It's the trainer's fault. No, that never should have happened.
All right, I'll take your word for it then. Trent Acid, Carlito. You've talked about working.
Trent could work.
Trent was a great worker.
Carlito can work his ass. So Carlito wasn't on there.
Yeah, Carlito didn't make the cut. Hack.
There's
Sorry.
some. All right.
Dude, this is a pristine list.
Yeah,
dude.
Eddie Edwards, big TNA guy. Eddie Edwards, Supreme deathmatch worker. You remember working Supreme?
was good.
Yeah, the short ball guy.
Squire Dave Taylor. Remember working Dave Taylor at all? No.
Probably
I have
in
no
a tag
idea
match or something.
Jim Neihart, the Anvil. You and the Anvil.
That
worked-
was at the ECW arena.
Yeah, you guys worked together at I believe it was in November to remember. But one to forget for you, I bet. Gangrel. Do you remember working Gangrel at all?
All right. No, great guy. I love him.
Yeah.
He used to come in back early, before, I think. Yes, right in the very, very beginning of Extreme Championship Wrestling. He brought the Blackhearts in with Luna and those guys.
Brody King, who's on AEW TV.
Who's one of your favorites.
You worked Brody
Love
King.
him.
You have no memory of this. Orange Cassidy, we've talked about that on the show last
I
week.
can't believe
yeah.
Cassidy didn't
Cassidy
make the
should have
list.
made it. Cassidy's a hell of a worker,
Yeah, you
man.
gotta. I don't know if we told it.
We've told the Cassidy story.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we told him.
Simon Diamond, your boy, 120 pounds, you think he weighs? Whatever.
Him too.
Tony Mamaluke did not make it. Unfortunately, great worker. Tough. This list is tough. Kevin Nash did not make it. Brian Lawler did not make it. Rick Steiner, Silver King, Vampiro,
Damn.
Conan, Barry Horowitz,
Dude, I don't know how Conan
How many guys are on this list?
64.
and maybe Vampiro don't make it.
Van-
I might have more matches than I thought.
Barry
I might have like
Horowitz,
500 matches in my life.
Easy Money, Chris Hamrick, and Goldberg. These were outside looking in names that could have.
Fucking Goldberg.
fucking Goldberg.
That non-working fuck.
Put Goldberg in the dungeon and shut the door. He'd never sniff this list.
So Goldberg did not make the cut here. This list is pretty extensive.
No,
so
the
let's-
fact that he's in the honorable mentions is a little fucking.
well, he had some career, you know.
in
he
the
had-
words of Stephen A., it's blasphemy.
It's a blasphemy. So this the number one,
Not mine.
the number one seed hack was Terry Funk taking on Brian Knobs, the 16 seed. Who do you?
Wait, what bracket are we in now? Let's,
Top left. So this would be this is the North region. So this is the Elks Lodge region here.
Gotta help.
Yeah, you gotta
old man
help. You gotta
out here.
help the old
I
man
would have
out.
got to this.
Okay, so
There we go. We're
there
right
you
here.
go.
There
There you
we
go.
go.
There, he's got
Get your bingo card
he's
out,
got-
Grandpa.
This bracket was easy.
Yeah,
This is-
JA over there with your folder.
So Terry Funk taking on Brian Knobs. I mean, this one. Do we even got to discuss this?
No.
It'd be a funny match, though.
It
It
would-
would be a funny match. That is a hardcore match. Would be hilarious.
I think it would be too. I think it would be, I wonder if these guys mix it up in WCW at all in like 99, 2000.
Jesus, kid, stop hitting me so hard.
Yes, both of them would be sniffing the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
There would be some good garbage spots. It would be an entertaining.
yeah, it would.
But Terry Funk's going over here, no doubt
Of course.
about it, right?
Yeah.
Do we all have Funker going over? Gunk, you got the funk.
Gunk's got the phone.
Gunk's got the funk as well. Okay,
We're funked up.
we're funked up here. And also in the first round bracket here now, we got the 8-9 matchup between Doug Furness and Phil LaFon taking on Christopher Daniels. So we had to throw a couple tag teams in here from guys you worked, and it wasn't really fair to throw them in as singles guys. So we do have a couple tag teams represented here. I got Christopher Daniels going over here.
Me too. I don't really know the other guys, so.
Furness and LaFon were a great tag team.
I only know Furnace.
Hack, what do you got in this one, man?
I didn't care.
You didn't care.
No, because I got Funk all the way to the end.
Well, you're burying
Funk
your own
beats him.
bracket
Funk
here.
beats him. Funk beats him.
Funk beats him. Funk beats him.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
But who do you have going over here?
Oh, Furnace in the fun.
Furness and LaFon
Yeah.
going over Christopher Daniels.
Yep.
Okay. We also have, what is this? The 3-14 matchup. Tracy Smothers taking on Vic Grimes. Ollie's rocking the Tracy Smothers shirt, Tracy Smothers Memorial shirt.
Dude,
today.
did you wonder where that came
Yeah,
from?
from you, obviously.
I stuck it in there the other day. I'm like, I'll find
I
this.
saw it today, and I'm like, what a perfect day to wear this.
There you go.
Like,
Yeah,
to
Hack got
stumble
too fat
upon
for
this.
So this Tracy Smothers, Vic Grimes. Vic Grimes is a pretty damn good worker in his own right. He was a good bumper and everything.
He's a
but
pussy. He
Vic
was
Grimes
scared to
beat
take
out
the
Conan and Vampiro.
hey, this
And Kevin Nash.
it's the seeding from Elliot's Wrestling Twitter. You can take it up with Elliot. Hack, what do you got?
Well, now he's shoving it all off on somebody else.
I am
right
pushing
here.
the heat off of. I didn't set up any of the seeding.
We're taking Tracy, no doubt.
Tracy, we all got Tracy going over.
Yeah.
Okay. The next matchup is the
Hard.
4-10 matchup. Is that no? I'm reading.
413.
4-13. Samoa Joe taking on Billy Kidman.
Samoa Joe is the 4 seed.
Billy Kidman is the 13. This would be a really fun match.
Oh, this
Those
match
two.
would be fucking awesome.
I would really like this match.
Oh my
Like,
God, Joe might implode his chest with a chop.
he would, but could you imagine Joe doing the spot where he like walks away while the guy does a dive?
Dude, that's such
On
a
Billy
great
Kidman.
heel babyface like matchup.
Yeah.
Like you got the pretty boy babyface, and you got Joe who just beat the
Jeez,
shit out of him.
Kidman.
No man.
Wow, what a worker.
That would be a
Kidman.
hell of a
Jesus.
match. I mean, really, really fun match.
In fact, you never see him ever. I never see him.
He works for WWE.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
backstage
that's why I
guy.
never
He was
see
doing
him.
a show. He was doing a TV show. That's why he hasn't been
Is he
around.
an agent?
Yeah, he's like a producer.
But he was doing this Twisted Metal show, wasn't he?
Joe.
No, that's Samoa
He's
Joe.
talking about Billy Kidman.
He's talking.
Oh.
But no, Billy's the
Billy's the timekeeper. For,
Yeah, he's the guy who keeps the time in Gorilla for WWE.
Make sure
We saw
everybody's on
that on
time.
the
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Abyss.
He's
No,
one of
this
the
is a
producers.
producer.
He's a producer.
Okay.
He got a lot of producers and stuff in WWE on this list too.
Back
and
then it
everything.
was. I was like, leave me alone. These
So,
people.
who do you got going over here, Hack? Joe taking on Billy Kidman.
Yeah, Joe would wear him down.
Joe would wear him down and take him out of here.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a 50, 70 pound freaking difference here.
Yeah, there's a lot there. Up next is Rob Van Dam taking on Kid Cash.
Did everybody have Joe?
I had
I
Joe.
had Joe.
Dunk.
All right. Yeah.
With Joe?
I had Joe.
Everybody
All
had
right,
Joe?
Just making sure.
So this is the.
So are we four for four now?
we're all the
Yeah.
same.
Everybody? All
I
right.
actually saw a couple highlights of this on Twitter of a RVD and Kid Cash match not too long ago.
They have worked.
Probably awesome.
They have worked
Yeah, it was
together
sweet.
a couple times, and this is a 5-12 matchup. The Kid was such a great worker, man.
Yeah, Paul. I don't know what the deal was with Paul and him or something, but
With the Kid?
the kid's great.
You think he didn't get pushed enough?
Yeah, definitely didn't get pushed enough.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
towards the end, didn't he have like the TV title or something? Towards the end,
I'm not sure if he was TV champ, but he was pushed. Like, I don't know, he wasn't like top of the card, but he could have been a top of the card guy in ECW then. Like, he could have been mixing it up with Steve Carino and Jerry Lynn and Justin and like really being in the heavyweight scene.
Yeah,
there.
but he
just didn't happen.
yeah.
And it
And
towards,
he was a Jimmy Hart dude, so maybe that had some. He's total Jimmy Hart dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe that has something to do.
But what a good
Love
match!
Jimmy Hart.
What a good match this would be.
I mean, rivals for
Yeah.
sure.
This is the
Even though
best
you know
match on the show.
You think it's the best match of the bracket? I don't know about that, dude.
Oi.
for the first
on,
round.
on the Hackett, there's some good Hackett matches. here, dude.
There is.
I don't know about that,
Dude,
man.
RVD, Kid Cash, come on.
There's some good
That's
Hackett.
a buy. We'll get to it.
We'll get to
but
it. That's your favorite for
what
right now?
I will throw that in.
You're
as
yeah. What's your favorite match?
Put a
along the
star
way?
next to it. Put
Yeah.
a star
Right,
next to
yeah,
it.
definitely.
All right. So now we got you. Well, who's going over here? I got RVD
RVD.
advancing.
RVD's
going.
around, yeah.
Hack, you got RVD. Of
course.
We all got RVD. This is the 6-11 matchup between Fit Finley and Tommy
What a
Dreamer.
brawl this would be.
Dude, we know you've worked Dreamer a shit ton, but talk to us about working Fit Finley, Hack.
Dude, so
A night off. A night off.
Cake. Living out there with nothing.
It didn't matter
Yeah.
because he was
It was like it was like working Regal. You know, any of those the old like freaking guy European dudes.
they just
Just
got
call it
it,
out there.
and they just were able to perform
Yep.
with anybody and with anything.
Dude, I see Regal and Fit Finley work a pinky for like 20 minutes. And each of them do like maybe 2 bumps. And get over huge. Those guys are great, dude. It's just great.
Really, really, just great workers. And what was Fit Finley like as an agent too? When you were in WWE, he was an agent there.
Wasn't he still working?
He wouldn't try.
He was an agent, and then he worked again. He came back. They wanted him to get reps with guys like Lashley and Batista, who weren't like great workers.
Because he can carry them.
Right, and he really got both Lashley and Batista into like being really good workers. And he would do a lot of training with the Divas too.
A lot.
Where the
lot.
The
with
Divas
the girls back then.
And he would like get them to be competent workers as well. So like, Fit Finley's a fucking G, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's really
Totally.
I'm gonna be shocking here. I know this is an ECW show. I'm taking Fit over Tommy Dreamer.
I put Finley over Dreamer.
You put Finley over too, Gunk? Yeah, I mean,
I also have Fit.
wow, wow, Ollie.
I'm taking Dreamer.
You're
my
taking
man.
Dreamer, Hack, your boy. You're taking,
of course.
You're taking Tommy. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, it's everybody's Hack.
Homer.
Yeah, you are such a homer, dude.
Let me see the rest of my brackets.
Okay. Now we have. This is an interesting matchup. The 7 seed, the Great Muda,
Got the smoke and mirrors in this match.
taking on Raven.
Yeah, really.
Dude, I would love to see
Raven
this.
gets exposed mightily here. That's what happens here.
I feel like they would put together a really fun match, man.
Well, if you ever see it's got to be Raven and his clique, then it's great. But
And
if it's just Raven,
Right, yeah.
Well, this is gonna be.
Nice.
This is gonna
Raven
be.
in the flock.
No, this is gonna be Great Muda. I'm talking
gotta
Great
have the
Muda in his
Musketeer
prime,
there.
like Great Muda in like
Yeah.
'93, like when he's really
seed
they
working.
might as well
What's he
add
with
him
the
and
flock
RVD in the first match.
I was kind of shocking on this one. I know it's an ECW show. I think the Great Muda is an all-time worker, and I'm picking him.
I went Muda.
You went Muda over Scotty?
Of course. I'm not putting Scotty over ever.
Stole your son.
Dude.
You stole your son.
You got
You had Randy Barber
Raven?
over fucking and had him over
I got
Raven.
Raven.
And Ty, did you pick your dad?
Fuck him, Muda.
Yes.
You want him back, Hack.
He knows.
You fucking piss ass.
Dude, Muda. I mean, come on, Muda.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Great
Guy
Muda.
brainwashed me, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, fuck him. The 2 seed, Mike Awesome, taking on Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
I struggled with this one.
This-
Jimmy handful of powder still.
Yeah, this is a hell of a matchup. Could you imagine the crazy shit these two dudes would have done together? Do you think Snuka would have taken the Awesome Bomb through a table to the floor
When he was real young.
when he was real young? I'm talking like Snuka,
Yeah, back in the day, they were doing some crazy shit back in the day.
Snuka in like '84. Is he taking the Awesome Bomb to the floor?
No, I wouldn't say in '84.
No.
No.
Well, that was when he was in his prime. I'm saying
No, that was before that.
before that was his
Yeah.
prime.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think he would have taken an Awesome Bomb in his prime? I'm trying to put together
I
a
don't know.
match.
Mike would have made him.
Tosh is trying to book the match.
I'm trying to book this match
Yeah,
out.
Mike would have made him.
Mike would have made him do it.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's like, dude. you
I
gotta
feel
take
like
it.
this could have been a really good match too. For a 215 match, this is a pretty damn good match. I feel like, but I got Mike Awesome going over here.
I got Mike.
Awesome, Mike Awesome.
Hey, Mike.
Mike's around.
Mike's around. Hack. All right, I'm gonna move down. We're gonna do all the first round first, and then move in as we go along.
No,
here.
let's get out of this bracket.
You want to do the entire region first? Let's switch around. Let's do first rounds first.
Yeah.
That way we save it. We save it, then we get down to yeah. So let's go to. We're going to the Cactus Jack region. We have Cactus as the one.
What building?
This is the South region. This is going to be the Texas Sportatorium region here for.
All right, Sportatorium.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. This is actually the South. This is the Omni region.
Okay.
I apologize. The Sportatorium is the West region. So we have Cactus Jack taking on Just Incredible. I don't think anybody in this building is going Justin.
One seed cruises.
One seed cruises.
Yeah.
There's no line in this matchup.
Yeah.
The point spread is off the board. You cannot take
Yeah.
Yeah, it's locked.
All the way to the semis.
all. I was booking them to the semis already.
Well, that's how I started my thing.
Okay, but just kind of a squash there. Everybody's got Cactus. There's not really much to talk about there. We got the 8-9 matchup between Little Guido taking on Abdullah the Butcher. Man, could you imagine that match in your head?
It would
That's
be
just-
funny. It would be. What else are you going to do?
A lot of bumping for Guido.
Ton of bumping for Guido.
But like comedy shit.
Abdullah just chasing him around with the fucking spike. Is the best thing.
Yeah, stupid shit.
It would work though. I'm picturing
And
like
like jumping on his back.
yeah,
Some
just trying to get him in a
stupid shit.
sleeper, maybe getting him down to one leg.
Trying to give a leg sweep, and he just stands there and like say, stabs him in the back of the neck.
You told me a story about Abdullah the Butcher a couple weeks ago, Hack, where you said he was in Puerto Rico and he was trying to get in the ring with the
Yeah,
chairs.
we're in Paramount, and that's like a small like a minor league baseball stadium, and the rings there for some reason are 5 feet high. They're like a foot higher than they are in America. Abby got out there. It was him against Carlos Colon. So you can imagine it's just a blood fest or whatever. But Abby got out to the ring and he could not get into the ring because he was so fat. He's like, and he's not like a tall guy, you know what I mean?
And no steps to get in?
No steps. And his hand would just reach the second rope, but he couldn't get his right leg up. So a couple young boys, so what's the name? Because what's the name was the guy in the
Ralphie?
ring? Whoever I just said. He told some
You know
dumb,
Ralphie.
yeah. They ran and they got some chairs. He put one foot on one chair, busted it right through. So then they got two next to each dude. This was longer than the whole match. And dude, finally they got him up there, and the two young boys are pushing on his ass. Each one's got a cheek, and they're literally pushing him in the ring. He got in. It took him about a minute to get up because he had to pull like Andre back in the day when he was like real old and huge. He couldn't just stand up. He needed the ropes to get up.
Right.
Got up, got the ropes, attacked him, rolled out onto the bottom rope, and then he was in the ring for less than it took him longer to stand up than the match in the ring.
I was gonna say, should have just called a spot where a guy came out, grabbed him, and threw him in the bucket.
They could have been fucking with him too.
Well, that's
just like boys being boys.
shouts out to Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah.
I got Guido in the going over here.
Yeah, me too.
I got Guido.
I got Abdullah.
You got Abby. Abby for Gunk. Hack.
Guido.
Guido. Tom.
Guido would run circles around that fuck.
Guido.
Yeah,
so-
I got a big Sal running, and Guido takes it.
Oh, you're booking runnings. I love it.
Yeah,
Wow.
big Sal splash.
Well, Sal was out there.
Yeah.
They came to the ring there.
Oh, that'd be
JT was out there.
That'd be
all
a
of them.
great spot.
John,
Big Sal and
Tommy
Abdullah.
Rich was out there.
Well,
Yeah.
we got our next matchup. This is a tough one, man. 3 seed Chris Candido, no gimmicks needed, taking on Public Enemy, the 14 seed. And we threw Public Enemy in as one of the tag teams because you couldn't just have one of them. This was so tough, man.
Well, yeah, if you put Candido against Johnny, forget it. It's Candido. You
Right.
put Candido against Teddy, I gave it to Teddy.
But now you're talking about with both of them, it's...
I went to Public Enemy
You went Public Enemy.
by tight stretch.
I went Candido. I'm a Candido. You went Candido.
I
Gunk?
love Candido, but
Candido.
Hack.
I went Teddy.
So you
All
went.
right, so
you went
we're-
Public Enemy.
All right.
No, I went with Teddy, not Johnny.
But it's the Public Enemy.
No,
You get
Nope.
both of them.
no,
though.
I put it there. Teddy, not Johnny.
even
I'm
wrote
not
it.
putting Johnny, that fat shit, darn working bitch.
Put Candido right.
Wow.
Johnny, I love you, dude.
All right, the next match. This is an interesting one, and I feel like I wonder if these two guys ever actually worked. I could see it. Eddie Gilbert. It's his birthday today, actually. Taking on Dr. Tom Pritchard. You worked Eddie really early on. You worked Tom Pritchard. I'm not sure where you worked Tom
I worked
Pritchard.
him my first week in
Tom Pritchard?
in Memphis.
Tom Pritchard?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 nights a week.
What was he like in the ring? Because I know he's a legendary
Dude,
trainer.
I went in. We went out there with nothing. But at least I could talk. I talked to him before we went into the ring. You know what I mean? But he wouldn't like give me much. He would just talk it out there. And like the first time we worked with, at the Coliseum, we could have used that as a
Southern
building
building,
too.
okay.
Yeah. So my first time there, I worked him, and we locked up, and I went to call something. He's like, "No, boy, you ain't calling shit here."
Young boy, you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, he totally big leagued me. He's like, nope.
Now, what was
I'll be calling things here.
was the spot that he called good? Like, did you guys have
I
fun?
don't remember.
But
We didn't do nothing.
Didn't
I
matter.
mean, dude, we did nothing. Like, so nothing. There might have been 100 people there in the Mid-South. Because, 7 to 8 months later, that company, that was done. It
The
was the
business
end.
was really bad in USWA.
It was the end.
back then.
USWA. It was their last days after
Yeah.
who knows how many years it was alive.
You love putting territories under.
Yeah,
That's
I
your-
killed them. But Carino was there after me on top with Lawless, so I'm blaming him.
So who do you got, Hack?
Who do you got here? Eddie Gilbert or Dr. Tom?
Eddie.
You're going Eddie. I went
But
Eddie
he's
as
got
well.
took
over
Eddie.
more.
Yeah, I
I
went
mean,
Eddie.
equal workers to me, you know what I mean? But Eddie got over
If
more.
Eddie had not had some of the personal issues that he had, where do you think his career would have gone, man?
You say that about every single one on here, probably.
I know.
Back
but
in them days.
Yeah, but like he just had this charisma, man, and he had a mind for the business. And
He was tiny.
he was.
Vince wasn't taking him to,
But the business was changing a little bit, where ECW brought in a lot of smaller guys.
Yeah.
I feel like he would have had longevity in ECW.
But you got to remember how big, like, the WWE was then.
They're massive.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Who do you
Yeah,
got?
but he was talented.
Gunk-
Well, he was better.
Gilbert?
He might actually. Dude. And Eddie, if you ever watch it again, he does this thing. We called it the jump bump. He would take a punch and then he like jumps up straight in the air and then takes a bump straight down. Whenever you see it again, he get punched in the back of the head, he'll take a jump up and lay it on his back. It's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Nobody takes a bump like him.
I got Eddie Gilbert as well. This next matchup, this is a EC Dub matchup right here. The 5 seed Masato Tanaka taking on the 12 seed Lance Storm. This is an interesting matchup. I don't know if these guys ever worked together. I'm trying to picture this in my head. I
mean, with
I'd say
ECW,
there
you
was a
never know.
chance.
You never know.
I'd say there was a chance.
There was a
somehow.
chance.
Yeah, on a house
With
show
the
somewhere.
tag,
There's gotta
something,
be.
yeah.
But-
absolutely.
I mean, you'd see random matchups all the time. On an
Yeah, it gotta be
ECW
more
card.
like the Impact players versus Tanaka and Balls
Right,
or
right.
something.
They
Yeah.
they've probably been in the ring.
Fucking Ollie pulled that because those two did used to tag
They've
sometimes.
probably been in the ring together at some point. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But for me though, Masato Tanaka is fucking amazing, and we talk about him all the
Tanaka's
time.
going over.
Tanaka's going over for me. Gunk, Tanaka, Ty.
Pun intended. We storm the court.
Wow, upset
The
city.
upset city of Lance Storm over Masato Tanaka.
Wow, he's taking it.
We
Yeah.
Lance stormed the court.
Here we go. Hack.
I could.
He's got the Impact players in his corner, baby.
With these two, here it
Tanaka's got
is.
the roaring elbow.
Lance is probably the better technical worker, but Musad is more over.
So you picked Masato?
Yeah.
Tanaka?
Listen, he's
Well,
got
yeah,
the
because you can't look like Masato against Mike Awesome. If you put Mike Awesome against freaking against who's the other dude?
Lance Storm.
Lance Storm, you ain't getting the same good match. You're just not. That's how I look at it. He just has much more personality. Lance was a piece of vanilla freaking ice cream.
we stormed the court.
I mean, you can't get any more vanilla than that dude, right?
He's
You know what I mean? That's why you can be the greatest worker ever, but
pretty
but
bland.
yeah.
So the next matchup we got here, this is an interesting. I'm just trying to picture this one in my head. AJ Styles, the 6 seed, taking on the Rock, the original Rock, Don Morocco. Hack, what was it like working Don Morocco?
Greatest thing ever. Oh my God, you gotta understand. I'm like 4 months out of my first day in wrestling school. This all that happened. Like I worked him, I worked Snuka, Ivan Koloff, all those guys in that for my first couple months.
Lawler.
Well, yeah, that he was after those couple guys, but yeah, it was just great being in the ring with them.
And it's like for you as like a guy who grew
I
up.
beat him for the belt.
Yeah, but for you as a guy growing up going to the Spectrum shows.
Yes, what are you kidding me? I loved Morocco.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because Morocco, they used to bill Morocco as like 305 pounds, but they billed the Samoans as a combined 600 pounds. But they did a 6-man tag once, and Morocco was so much bigger than them. I was like, this is not these Samoans ain't weighing 300 pounds apiece. Morocco's way bigger than them. Just one of those things.
That's what smartened
Go
you
back
up.
to weights. Yeah,
That's what smartened you up on the business.
Yeah,
You were
a little
27 years old.
yeah, maybe older. Wow, yeah, you're right.
real
It's not
Dude,
time.
wait, the weights are off here. Something's afoot. The weights are wrong. You turned to noob who's just like blazed out of his mind.
Something so
He's like, I don't know. I don't know.
What a sleuth say.
But AJ Styles, man, you worked him in TNA, and I remember you telling this story once to me about how AJ was turning heel, and he had never worked heel.
Oh, and he was, you could just see it.
But-
The locker room wasn't big at all.
But you gave him advice.
I was like, kid, you're a heel. You're a heel. Just go out there and be you. He's like, all right.
Go out there and be you.
I said, you have it in you.
Yeah.
You don't know it yet, but you have it in you.
And this is
I was like, think of Shane Douglas.
this is 2000.
Perfect example. Shane Douglas and him.
Yeah, 2003 AJ Styles, like, and he's on his way up. And I know we watched like that 3PW show, and it's like it's so fun sometimes to watch wrestlers as they're like just starting out, and it's cool. Like I'm telling you,
Feeling their way.
yeah,
you know?
and I'm telling you, we got to watch that on the show, a future show where your match with Styles and TNA. It's like a legit fucking great match, man. I mean, like the way that
The
you're
kid
selling.
obviously carried me.
He did, but there's things that you do in that match where it's like
You
you're
allow him to raise you up. You know,
Yeah.
carry you. You know, like
Yeah, that's the whole idea.
there's
Like I showed
there's
you
an
spots.
art to that, allowing somebody to carry. You know,
Yeah,
There
and,
is.
and your sell of like the Styles Clash, not one to get in it, is great too. The way you're moving your arms and stuff, it's really really good match. But Don Morocco, I'm sorry, bud, I got you doing the honors. I got
Yep.
Styles going over. Gunk,
Yep.
Ty,
Styles Clash 1, 2, 3.
Styles Clash. That good luck,
Clean,
getting,
baby.
Good luck getting Morocco up.
That's a phenomenal forearm finish.
Oh yeah, Morocco's not taking the Styles Clash. Good call.
That's a super Styles off the top rope.
Morocco might die. This is Hack. Who do you got in this?
What do you mean?
AJ or
AJ,
Brian?
AJ, okay. I don't know. This next one, this is an interesting match that I bet would have been fucking awesome.
This is like a total, I could see an XPW match.
Yes!
Like just
Yes!
throwing on the fucking card.
In
totally.
2003 XPW, this is such a weird matchup, but I wish we got to watch this. La Parka taking on Spike Dudley. I love Spike Dudley. I think he's a hell of a worker, and La Parka is super underrated as well.
I love the Parker.
La Parka was so fucking good. Hack, you were
Dude, but Spike was too. He just never got the chance because of his character.
right,
Spike could work.
and his size.
Could really work. Do all that lucha shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well,
But
yeah,
he
I
just
mean,
never
as soon
got
as he
the chance.
became Spike Dudley, he kind of got pigeonholed, you know?
Absolutely.
So, like,
But I feel like the size matchup between them two in this match, like, La Parka would have done some hardcore shit with Spike Dudley, and Spike Dudley would have been down with it. Like, throwing chairs at him. You were talking to me before about working La Parka. What was that like in Mexico?
In Mexico, because he was on top, he was the champion, so I just went there to put him over.
And you guys had
I
it.
made him look great.
You made him look great. You guys had a fun
Let him
match.
beat the shit out of me.
He beat the shit out
Yeah.
of you.
And he appreciated it.
Like the Harris brothers beat the shit
He
out of you?
appreciated
Or,
Was
no, this one Hack actually let La Parker win. The other one was not his choice.
oh, okay.
No, but that was they brought me in. That was my job was to make him look good. You
Right,
know
he's
what I mean?
the star.
That's- right.
You're the attraction.
And we were friends. This was after WCW. You know what I mean? So I was cool with all those guys.
You were cool. You were hanging
whatever
with the
they wanted.
Mexicans.
I'm
Yeah,
down,
Gas
man.
masks around,
Gas
baby.
masks on Hoovy and Ray
Greatest
in the club.
freaking summer of my life.
There you go, the summer of '99. This is a tough match here. I part of me wanted to go Spike, but I went with La Parka. I went with the 7 seed here.
I went La Parka.
LSD, baby.
LSD
Little
for
Spike
Gunk,
Dudley.
Little Spike Dudley, Ty,
La Parka.
La Parka, Hack.
Is that what LSD? I never knew that standard
Yes,
for that.
Little Spike Dudley.
Oh, I am retarded.
The acid drop.
I didn't realize.
Oh, God.
I'm fucking retarded. I told you I don't pay attention
I
when
know
I'm
you
there.
don't, but who do you got going over in this one, Hack?
Oh, definitely Spike.
You got Spike taking a little upset.
Only me and Hackett, Spike.
Okay, all right, a little upset city
Yeah,
there.
that doesn't make me feel good, but
the number 2 seed of this bracket, CM Punk taking on Scott Norton.
I don't know who Scott Norton is.
What?
he's a big
big
beast.
I know your age and
If
everything.
you saw him, you
He's-
probably would.
I might know him, and I just don't.
You've
like,
seen him, but he wasn't working a lot
No.
when you.
He was a WCW guy who's probably out of WCW by like 2000.
And then you never
Yeah.
seen him after that.
Right, he was
Right,
big.
yeah.
He was
Yeah,
huge in Japan.
2010. Forget it.
He was a New Japan. He was IWGP Heavyweight Champion over there.
I remember.
Like he's
Big
top
fucking-
5 guy.
Big fucking.
One of the, I don't know, my
Not
first.
like tall, but like.
I don't know, my first month
Huge.
there or something. I don't know where exactly it was, but I remember Norton coming into the locker room and he was psyched. He's like, yeah, I just fucking signed a $25,000 cash a week for in Japan.
In New Japan.
And WCW would let him do that
Because they had a working-
besides his freaking the 5,000 or the probably 10,000 he was making a week at WCW.
They had
would let
a
him
working
go over
deal
there.
at the time. New
Yeah.
Japan and WCW.
And they give him a Halliburton with 25 grand in cash.
Wow.
That's how he would get paid.
I mean, he was a big
He was
boy.
happy. Oh, and I had to work him that night. Oh Jesus.
He's all juiced up.
Dude, his chest is like
so
65 inches, dude.
And he's not like a tall dude. He's just
Oh my
fucking
God! But
wide,
he's 6. He was 6 foot. Oh my God! He caved me in with a couple chops.
I believe-
Oh, and then he power bombed me through the mat. Power bombed me through the mat. He goes, dude, I got to give it to you. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's
Fuck me.
Because that was his big thing.
That's part of the business,
Yeah.
people. So you just gotta
Yeah, tuck your chin, baby.
he was a professional arm wrestler too, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
And yeah, like just a bad dude.
No wonder he turned into a pro wrestler.
Yeah, what else are you gonna do?
Just like all those other guys, football players.
Yeah, what else is next? CM Punk and him would have an interesting match, though. I feel like that
No,
would be
definitely.
that would be interesting. I'd see Punk and him doing a lot of. I bet you would be better than Gunther and Punk if we had Punk and Norton in their prime.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with that last match they
Yeah.
had.
I got CM Punk going over here, though.
Yeah, Punk.
Punk, Hack, Punk.
Yep.
All right, so that completes the first round in that region. All right, so we're going now to the. Let's go to the.
Top right.
Yeah, top right region, which is the Jerry Lawler region. This one is stacked. Stacked
All
region.
right, what arena we at, Tosh?
This is where are we now? What area of the country are we?
2300.
This is the 2300 East Arena here.
Viking Hall.
Viking Hall. Sorry,
Yeah.
Viking Hall.
A Viking Hall bracket.
Viking Hall bracket.
As Lawler would say, the toilet arena.
This is a giant toilet.
Yeah, how apropos. The one seed.
Jerry Lawler taking on primetime Brian Lee. I mean, Brian Lee, what are your memories of working him, Hack?
Oh, dude, he wouldn't touch you.
No.
You'd have to keep your eyes open to know when to sell, because that dude would not touch you.
Good worker.
Oh, man, so light.
So maybe a little,
Wow, so light.
maybe a little faulted on the seat here for the 16 spot for him. Tough matchup taking on Lawler,
Maybe.
all-timer, and Jerry Lawler.
Brian
I
Lee
mean,
just didn't do it long enough.
yeah. I mean, we all got Jerry Lawler here.
Yeah, the 16 gives him a little scare, but
First half,
Yeah.
they're lingering. Brian Lee's kept it. It's under 5 going into the second half. And you're
Yeah.
like, wow.
Brian Lee kicked out on 2 3/4.
yeah.
He kicked out of like Lawler's doing his punch off the top rope, and he
Oh,
gave,
God.
he gave him a little bit. Next up here is the 8-9 matchup between.
No, Lawler would have pile drove him, because that's what he would have done to Andy Kaufman.
Okay.
Yeah, Lawler was a pile driver.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
but Brian Lee's a big dude to pile drive us.
he's not kicking out of the pile driver. He gave him the punch, but not the pile driver. 8-9 matchup between.
Koloff against Stevie.
That's just funny to me. Like that's Ivan Koloff and Stevie Richards being in the ring together would be such a weird matchup.
Koloff, another one of those guys that I wrestled in my first couple months. Dude, I wrestled some like 4 Hall of Famers in my
Yeah.
first couple months. The only thing
And didn't get a lick better.
not until I saw Lawler. Not until I got to Lawler. But I don't know. We were going over the match or whatever, and he goes, "Bro, just don't run me." And at first I go, "Okay, like I know what he's talking about." And then he kept talking. I'm like, "Well, I better ask him what he means." So I'm like, "Dude, what did you mean by not running yet?" He like pulled his sock down and he showed me his ankle. His ankle from back in the day when he was on top, like working with Bruno. I mean, those guys literally would do like a test of strength for 5 minutes. Back, you wouldn't believe how bad wrestling was in like the 60s. like they would win with a body slam. I think he won the
Yeah.
title. I think he beat Bruno with a body slam to win the title. You know what I mean? So, but he worked because he wanted to stay on top. You don't want to lose your job. You know what I mean? So he worked so long with it that the bone actually just fused together. So he couldn't go like that with his foot. So that's why he didn't want to be ran.
Yeah, like
That's so
shoot him into the
crazy.
rope.
Yeah, no, yeah,
don't shoot
don't
him.
run.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
Because my ankle's fused.
That's wild. That is just wild. And it speaks to like
Dude,
sports.
it was like a rock underneath the skin too. It don't look anything like freaking like your ankle.
It speaks to like sports medicine now. How far things have come. Like a guy would have stopped working and gotten a surgery and probably been all right.
Well, and also too, it speaks to like the fact of like the job security about it.
Right.
It's like, dude, I can't afford to not show up and not work.
It's wild, man.
So I'm
I'll
gonna
be
work with a
pacified.
fucking broken ankle and just you can't run me.
But what a legend in the business, though. I mean, like
Straight legend.
straight legend. And it's like you getting to work some of these guys where you're looking at this list, you're like, oh my god, like there's some amazing talents
Dude,
here.
I think him and Bruno were like the only two to hold the WWF championship in the 60s.
Yeah, it's
Bruno
70s
might
and
have had it
60s.
for like 8 years.
Yeah, Bruno had
the whole 60s.
Bruno had 60s for a long run, and then they put it on Ivan for a little bit.
It would have been the early 70s, I don't know.
Yeah, but still,
Because Pedro was in that. Pedro took him from Ivan.
Pedro, I don't think was ever world champ.
I think he was for a minute.
We'll have to get a hack check on that. But this is an interesting matchup, man. For me, I haven't seen a ton of Ivan Koloff, so I went with Stevie. But I don't know about for you, Gunk. You went Koloff.
I went Koloff.
Koloff.
Setting up a barn burner in the second round, Koloff and Lawler.
Wow. Hack.
No, Stevie.
Stevie. Okay, he goes Stevie.
Stevie, of course.
Stevie was a great worker. So
Stevie would super kick him for the finish.
super kick Koloff.
Stevie had one of the best super kicks in the business.
I know,
too.
but Koloff's doing the job to Stevie. Interesting.
Absolutely.
Okay. This is another fun one.
Koloff's at the end of his career here.
Okay, he's at the end of his career.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got young Koloff.
Yeah.
Young Koloff would have beat the piss out of
He
Stevie
would have
Rich.
squashed him.
Yeah.
Stevie would not have had music. He would have been waiting in the ring.
Yeah, it's interesting how we look at each worker. Like you had old Koloff, I had young Koloff.
Yeah.
Like
I'm looking at everybody in their prime.
Oh, you're talking prime people. Okay, good.
I know, I just can't help but think about some dudes. Like when I looked at the matchup, it's like I think of him as this.
Yeah.
You know, like
Well, it's however you want to break it down.
yeah.
Up next is 3 seed, 2 Cold Scorpio taking on 14 seed Road Dog. What? Do you remember working Road Dog or hanging out with Road Dog at all?
No, he was so easy to hang out with.
Yeah?
What an easy, great guy. Just like you're sitting around like this.
Just talking the
Yeah.
business, hanging out.
Just one of
and-
the boys.
Just one of the boys.
Yep.
Okay. And 2 Cold, obviously, one of your best buds. So,
Yeah.
I mean, nothing against Road Dog, but I think we all have...
Tumbleweed for the finish,
Tumbleweed,
baby.
There you
right,
go.
right on his face. Everybody in this room has 2 Cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's kind of a squash. I think that one got away from Road Dog a little bit there.
Now Road Dogg would have beat Flash Funk.
Road Dog would have beat Flash Funk. Yeah,
That's a good point, Todd. That's good. That's
A
good.
musical match, Skunk said. Yes, a very, very musical
But
match.
Scorp goes over in this one.
Scorp goes over, yes. All right, next up is 4 seed Yoshihiro Tajiri taking on New Jack. What an interesting matchup.
Jack's
This-
gonna beat the shit out of
I was
this
just gonna
little
say
Jack.
Jack's cutting him like a fish.
Jack
Yeah.
is gutting
Jack
him.
actually kills this guy.
Jack actually kills Tajiri. Skunk said.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
R.I.P. in the ring.
There's no. I had to go Tajiri on this, even though I'm a New Jack Mark. I love Tajiri.
I went to Jerry.
Yeah, I love Tajiri, man.
Oh, loser.
I went to Jerry.
Jack beat the piss out of
I
him.
know he would have, but I went to Jerry, and I'm
Tajiri's missed in his ass for
Yeah.
the 1, 2, 3.
getting Jack and the tarantula.
Oh, you think that's the worst thing Jack's caught in his eye?
No, probably not. Hack, you got New Jack in this?
Of course.
You got Jack. Rest in peace,
Jack's
Jack.
no selling.
Well, Jack,
Yeah, he's no
and
big.
mainly because I like the next matchup that comes out of that.
Okay, you were doing
Setting
some
up the
booking.
Jack Scorp matchup. Yeah.
Okay. This is another interesting one. I'm trying to picture this match, man.
Well,
Taking on Big Barry Windham. Big Show and Barry Windham. Barry Windham
This
was
is
A
a
whole
tough
lot of
one.
nothing in this match.
No, Barry Windham was a great worker.
Yeah, what's the show doing?
He could
Great
hang.
worker.
Show could hang in there.
What's he
Show
doing?
was
Drop down?
When he was
fucking-
young, no, when the show was young, he could move way
Yeah.
better than when he was 650 pounds.
All right, we're taking WCW show.
We're taking 95 Giant when he could do a top rope drop kick. He used to do a top rope drop kick. which
yeah,
is
I almost had the show go in a deep run.
Wow, you got the Big Show here.
Yes, I have a big show.
Oh, I got Barry.
Big show.
Barry Windham is one of the all-time greatest workers, man. I went Barry Windham,
I got a
dude.
show.
You got Shogun? Me and Hack, like the old-timers, we're taking the war.
I don't know.
Barry will find a way to beat him.
Barry would find
It's
a
hard.
way.
It's hard
There'd
pitting
be
the
a
show
run-in
down
for
for a
three of
three
the other
count.
four horsemen. The horsemen would run in.
You got Horseman running in, taking out Show. J.J.
absolutely.
Dillon hits him with something, and there you go. That's the
course.
finish. Up next is William Regal, the 6 seed, taking on the 11 seed, the Dirty White Boy, who is the greatest wrestler named after a foreigner song ever.
I don't know who the Dirty White Boy is.
Well,
I don't know
it's
who
one
that
of those
is
dudes
either.
Wow.
that she could have been replaced by one of the dudes that didn't even make it in.
Dirty White Boy's a good worker.
I
Hack.
like Carlito.
I worked him.
You worked him. You don't think
I worked him my second week
In USWA.
In USWA. That's how they would do. You would do it. You work a guy the whole loop, then another guy the next week whole loop, and then it was Lawler my rest of the time.
But you
there.
didn't think much of the Dirty White Boy.
No, it was horrifying.
He was a Dirty White Boy. Okay, I got Regal going over here.
Regal's
is
around.
Stretch him.
Regal's going to stretch him. Gunk says, "Hack, you got Regal here."
Of course,
Okay.
Sir William Regal.
This might be the best match in the first round, and I think this could be one of the best matches in the tournament. Homicide as a 10 seed taking on the 7 seed Jake Roberts. I struggled with this matchup.
You're an idiot.
Why? I love Jake, man. This was tough.
Homicide beats him easy.
This was tough for me. I went Homicide. Homicide's one of my favorite workers. I love Homicide. Getting to watch him live and all his Ring of Honor shows.
Yeah, he's up there.
He's one of my favorite
Jake
workers.
got bit by his own snake. Homicide rolled him up.
Wow. No Julius Smokes involved in the finish or anything?
Julius Squeezer? Yeah, Julius Squeezer.
Anything, Gunk, what do you got for this?
He's got Jake.
Snake! Are you kidding me?
Gunk's got Jake
Snake.
Roberts. He's taking the Snake Man.
I got Homicide.
Homicide for me.
Homicide. Hack.
Homicide, of course.
Homicide, of
Damien's
course.
whooping Homicide by himself.
All right. And this match makes me laugh as a match. Tommy Wildfire Rich taking on the Pitbulls.
Tommy Wildfire Rich, the 2 seed.
The 2 seed, former.
I didn't even look at seeds. I
You
didn't even
didn't, but
notice.
he's a 2 seed, Hack. I mean, he's,
All right.
I went to
That's a
Pitbulls.
joke right
he's
there.
a former NWA heavyweight champion right
Tasha's
there.
favorites,
That's
the
true.
Pitbulls.
I do love the
Oh,
Pitbulls, but I
Pitbulls are
didn't.
going deep, Tosh?
No, I didn't even take him in this. I did not.
Oh, yeah, it's not a dog collar match.
It's not a dog collar match. No, if it was, they'd win it. I have.
Yeah, see, but you got Tommy Rich number 2 and Too Cold number 3. You can't have that.
Well, Tommy Rich is a
What's
great
the
worker.
shit? Blame it on the guy who said it.
Elliot's Wrestling Twitter.
No,
blame him,
remember,
yeah.
dude, the seating's your fault, remember?
These are your opinions. This is what you
Oh,
have
yeah,
said.
it is. My
So
bad.
I got Tommy Rich going over here. Gunk.
Pitbulls.
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 Pitbulls 15 seed. Wow.
I got Pitbull 2 taking out time.
Oh, Pitbull 2 takes out your.
That's even worse.
Well, you differentiate. Is Anthony that much worse than Barry?
Non-working bitch.
Is there that much of a difference between Barry and
Gary
Anthony?
is way better than Anthony.
Okay. Tommy.
I also have Tommy Rich.
Okay, Hack.
Wildfire.
Wildfire, come on. And our last region here, this is the Sabu bracket here, bottom right. We got Sabu taking on Hack. Your boy, Shane Douglas, the 16th seed. They jobbed Shane on the seating here. He should not
No,
have
I
been.
didn't even notice that either.
He should not have been a 16th
One to the
seed.
16 seed.
That's not fair to Shane at all on the seating.
And
But
Dirty White Boys at 11 seed?
Shane Douglas, 16.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Joe Lenardi would have had issues with this bracket for
Yeah,
sure.
the committee fucked up on that one.
Yeah.
Douglas,
Yeah, Dudley Boys are a number 7 seed.
What's that, Gunk?
Shane Douglas and Just Incredible in the same seed in the 16.
Yeah. That's Elliot's Wrestling Twitter and Hack's opinions.
I know it.
I got Sabu going over here. We all got Sabu.
Sabu's going over.
Sabu's going over.
Yes, sir.
We got the 8-9 matchup. between-
Franny goes to throw the powder. Sabu ducks. Shane takes it in the eyes. Sabu off the chair. Boom.
Boom. 1, 2,
Arabian
3.
Face Buster. 1, 2, 3.
There you go.
Yep.
I'm not a booker, but it's the 8th seed Rhino taking on Jerry Lynn. These guys work together definitely, and this is probably another
Oh,
easy,
yeah, tons.
another ECW standard match here. Probably pretty good. I got Gore.
I went with Rhino.
I went with Rhino too. I know Jerry's like the better technical worker, but I went Rhino.
I also went Rhino.
Yeah, and I don't know, Hack, who did you go with here?
I didn't really put an answer in there because they're losing to Sabu in the next round. Anyway. I didn't. Because it was like I skipped them because I'm like,
What? Okay.
and that's a tough matchup.
It is a tough
That's
match.
a real tough matchup.
Yeah. All right. So, but right now, just
you
for
have
shits
to
and giggles,
Rhino.
Rhino.
You're going to take
Yeah.
Rhino. Okay. All right. Up next, this is
One of the hardest.
an awesome match.
This one broke my heart.
This is a banger. And it's a shame we never got to see this one because I feel like it would have been really, really fun.
Big boy bash.
Big boy bash between 3 seed Bam Bam Bigelow taking on the 14 seed Abyss. The Monster Abyss. I'm sorry, Gunk. Yes, the Monster. The Monster Abyss. This is a fun match, man. Like, I bet you that these two guys can bump and sell and work. I think it's going to be, it would have been a fun one.
Fuck yeah.
But I went Bammer all day. Bammer to me. I mean,
Yeah.
Bigelow.
It hurt me, but I jobbed Abyss out.
you jobbed Abyss out. How about you?
Ollie.
I went Abyss.
You went Abyss,
Ooh,
okay?
the
I
Lone
like it.
Star.
Well, no,
Dude,
it's what you
Abyss
want.
is fucking good, man.
You got him taking Bam Bam's taking the Black Hole Slam into some tacks for the finish.
Bam
He is.
Bam main event at WrestleMania.
Yes, he did against LT. That's right.
Yeah,
Gunk.
carried LT through a great match.
A great
WrestleMania
match.
match.
Yes.
Bam Bam's all time, probably one of the greatest big man of all time. So
Yes.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
I know Abyss severely underrated.
He is.
That's
I
why I
agree.
went.
I'm the biggest
Yeah, he's
Abyss
probably
fan.
his seeding. He's probably jobbed by seeding
It's
here.
more your era too. Abyss
Yeah,
is
of
more.
course.
You know what I mean? So it's all what you like. This is
This
another.
was kick ass in TNA.
This is another fun match here. You got
Yeah, he did.
Onita. The
Dude, he blew a blood vessel in my eye with that finish. You know the one where he shoots you and he
The
spins
Black
you
Hole
around?
Slam.
Dude, blew a blood vessel in my eye.
Black Hole Slam.
Black Hole Slam Joe, just like that. You got this next matchup between Onita, the 4 seed, taking on Crowbar, the 13 seed. This could have been fun, a little hardcore match.
Crowbar can work.
Yeah.
He can work.
And Onita could work in spots. They could do a spectacle kind of match. What if this is an exploding ring match between Onita and Crowbar here?
Crowbar ain't doing no exploding match.
He would do some hardcore stuff, Crowbar. I mean-
Okay, he ain't doing an exploding match.
okay, he's probably not doing an exploding bomb match.
Because he was
but-
always, he's not a physical, he's a physical therapist, dude.
Yes, he is. He helped.
He wouldn't do a bomb.
He helped Joey Janela rehab a bunch of his injuries and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But this match, I mean, I got Onita.
I got Onita.
Onita.
We gotta have a Japanese flavor in here.
Well, we got Tanaka, and we got Muda. We got a couple guys in here.
The
There's-
4 seed escapes an upset with a buzzer beater. Onita.
Oh, it's close for you, Ty. It's
Yeah,
close, yeah.
it's close. Gave Onita a scare, but they walk out victorious.
This next match could have been. This could have been
Dude,
fucking.
I mean, they definitely worked together in Ring of Honor, you think, right?
I'm trying to remember one off the top of my head. I would think that they did in like
Who?
2003. This Steve Carino, the 5 seed, taking on the 12 seed Low Key. Man,
Great match.
this match would have been
Great
fucking
match.
awesome. There's no doubt in my mind this would have been a fucking great match. And I went with the 12 seed here. I went, even though the CC dub, I went Low Key. I picked Low Key to go over here. I think Low Key is one of the, in certain circles, he's not underrated, but I think he's one of the most underrated guys ever.
Gonk, low key.
Loki.
Low Key?
Ollie.
I went Carino.
Carino, okay.
Torino.
I went low key.
Wow, okay. Well, Steve Carino, wow there. That would have been a fun I popped him with that. Nice. All right, this next match would have been fucking great too. You got Mikey Whipwreck, the 6 seed, taking on the 11 seed Necro Butcher. Oh my God, would this have been a fun match?
Yeah, it's another one that doesn't need to be in this.
Why?
Necro Butcher. I can't even remember. I can't see his face right
Oh
now.
my God, the Necro Butcher was fucking awesome, Hack. You worked him in Japan.
Oh, he's a white dude, right?
Yeah.
Is he
No
bald?
shoes.
He's
There's no
balding.
shoes.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got no
that's-
shoes.
Okay, yeah.
He's fucking.
He's the shit.
He's a bad man, dude. He's,
I just say, I don't know. I think there are other people could be in here.
oh, I love Necro Butcher, dude.
Well, he didn't win anyway.
You got Mikey going over.
Of course.
Little schoolboy?
I got Mikey.
You guys got Mikey.
I got Mikey on the
I got
whippersnapper.
Necro.
I got Necro Butcher. I am a Necro Butcher mark, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
And Samoa Joe had one of the greatest matches of all
Well, he's
time.
gonna get
Yes, they
his
do,
neck
Gunk.
broken by Mikey's whippersnapper.
Wow, you got whippersnapper 1, 2, 3.
Ollie called that.
Okay, all right. And then next up here, this is, I mean, I think we probably all have the same one.
Yeah, this is horrible.
Dudley.
CW could have been left.
Dudley Boys taking on CW Anderson.
CW's great too.
CW is great. You
Wow.
like CW.
Love him.
Conan
Yeah.
over
Great
CW.
Okay.
Dude, he's such a great dude. Like, but he's like a throwback.
Yeah.
He could have easily been like one of the Four Horsemen, like back in the day.
Oh yeah,
Easily.
100%.
He was one of the.
He looks like Arn Anderson a little.
He does. He looks exactly.
That's why he was named CW Anderson, right?
Right, yeah. I mean, we all got the Dudleys going over
I
here.
know.
Put that together.
Yeah, that it definitely was. It was an homage.
They were
Yeah.
acting like he was one of the Anderson
Yeah.
brothers.
You're correct. The Dudleys go over here. We all got Dudleys.
Yeah.
He is there.
Yeah.
Yeah. This next one, Hack.
Who do you think I have?
How quick is this match?
Huh?
How quick is this next match?
Like
The
30, 40 seconds.
30, 40 seconds.
Walk-in stunner, beard.
Taz goes for a kata hajime and just misses and gets stunned. Is that the finish of this one for Steve Austin? We all got Steve Austin going over here. I'm the resident Taz mark, but even I can't take him over.
This is a squash match.
It is, yeah. So, all right, we're going into the second round now. So this is back to the top left with the Terry Funk region. Terry Funk, I have him taking on Christopher Daniels in my bracket.
We all do.
And I have him going over Christopher Daniels.
Funk
I got
over. Everybody
Funk
again.
over.
Funk over.
Funk continues.
Funk. Hack.
Funk into the Sweet 16.
Funk is
Next one's hard.
this next one.
Ah.
I wonder if these two guys ever worked together in the Indies, like IWA,
sure.
IWA Mid South or something, or
somewhere.
Tracy Smothers, the Thug, taking on Samoa Joe. Man, this would have been a really fun matchup.
Sorry, Tracy.
I'm sorry, Tracy, as well, brother.
I'm going with a young Tracy.
Oh, you're going to Young Pistols? You got Tracy Smothers?
He was a beast.
Oh, wow, he's taking Tracy. I don't hate it, but
I took Joe as well.
I took Joe.
Joe.
Not
Setting
for
up
Hack.
a Sweet 16 matchup of Funk and Joe, and Hack's got what? Funk and Tracy?
Funk and
Tracy
Tracy.
Funk. Yeah,
Tracy
that's
Funk,
There
okay.
you go.
What a match.
This next one, I got RVD taking on Fit Finley.
Yeah,
and-
my next match has had something to do with what I was
Oh,
going to
you
do.
were booking ahead. Okay,
Yeah.
I like it. All right. I got RVD going over Fit Finley.
I got RVD over Fit.
Yeah, RVD.
We're all RVD.
RVD overfit, yep.
Even though I took him over Dreamer, but yeah. Gunk. Joe with the pen.
And then I got Muda taking on Mike Awesome.
Same.
And I got Mike Awesome pulling the upset over Great Muda. Well, I'm sorry, it's not an upset. He's the 2 seed. So I got Mike Awesome advancing.
I got Mike
I have Awesome over Muda.
I got Awesome.
Awesome? You have Awesome as
I have
well.
Raven. But
None of us discussed this. And, okay.
Yeah, we're pretty good other than the Tracy and Joe.
Yeah,
we got everything.
We all follow the same there.
Yeah.
Up next in the Cactus Jack region, we got Cactus taking on Lil Guido. I wonder if they ever worked together in ECW, Hack. Guido and Cactus.
I
don't
would
know,
think
was
in a
Guido-
tag or something.
Was
Yeah.
Guido there yet?
He was in there in '96,
Yeah.
so I would have thought.
Dude, Guido was there early as shit.
Yeah?
I know. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
dude.
remember.
He wrestled Tommy Cairo at when Todd Gordon was the president of the Variety Club chapter that was over in Montgomery County. I went over there to wrestle there, and Guido and Tommy Cairo came down there, and they had a match together. And I told Todd I wanted to work with Cairo. But Guido was there at the very beginning.
Okay, interesting. I didn't know you went that far back in ECW.
Yeah.
This would be a fun match, but I mean, I got Cactus going over here.
I love me some Guido, but I gotta go Cactus.
I gotta go Cactus, Gunk.
Cactus.
I have an upset. Guido over Cactus.
Wow!
Guido!
Dude.
Big Sal intervenes again.
Oh man, we got to ban Big Sal from ringside
I
here.
had Dula and
Oh, you had
Cactus.
Dula, but you had Cactus
Yeah.
going over. Okay. I had Chris Candido. I know Hack. You had Ted Petty taking on Eddie Gilbert here.
Yeah, I had Candido Gilbert.
I had Candido going over here, advancing.
I got Public Enemy.
You had Public Enemy advancing. Hack.
Teddy, not Johnny.
He just says Ted. He just says Ted. He just has Teddy.
Johnny couldn't work his way through a paper bag.
He's excluding.
He knows it though too. Johnny be sitting here cracking up. He's saying, "I wasn't here for a long time, but I was here for a good time." He used to say that all the. That was his saying.
And you got Public Enemy going over here.
No, Johnny.
You got I'm sorry, just Teddy. You have just Teddy.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Up next. Oh no, I'm sorry. That was taking on Eddie Gilbert. I misread that one.
Big surprise.
You have that going over Eddie Gilbert?
I got Teddy over Eddie. Yeah.
Over Eddie. Okay. All right. The next one that I have is Masato Tanaka taking on AJ Styles.
And I think I'm the only one that has Storm.
You were the
Styles.
only one that went Storm.
Yeah.
I have Styles advancing here.
I got Styles.
Go Styles.
Tough one.
Hack.
Styles.
Styles.
Is great, dude.
The Storm is over. AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. Okay. And the bottom matchup between La Parka, the 7 seed, taking on CM Punk.
I would bet they've worked.
I don't know. I mean, Punk's indie
Ring of
run,
Honor?
maybe. I don't think Parker did Ring of Honor
I know, I was
shots.
thinking that Park ever
Punk
come
could have
back.
done. I mean,
Punk AJ's a great matchup.
you got Punk going over La Parka.
I got
Punk
Punk.
AJ's
I got
a great
Punk.
matchup.
I got Punk.
I almost did La Parka
I almost did La
over
Parka, too.
Punk, but Punk takes it home to set up a very good matchup.
Very,
AJ
very good
the next
matchup in
one.
the Sweet 16 there.
Yeah, my bracket's killing you guys right now, honestly.
We have a lot of the same,
You're
man.
the shits. You guys were copying me, obviously, in the kitchen.
He was like covering.
Yeah, like it's a test. Like this actually matters. So we got the Jerry Lawler bracket. We got Jerry Lawler taking on Too Cold Scorpio.
No.
I got Colo.
Lawler and Koloff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lawler and Lawler. I have Lawler and Stevie.
Either way, Lawler goes over either one of them.
Yes.
I have
Agreed.
Lawler going over Stevie.
Lawler to the Sweet 16.
Lawler
Yes,
to
sir.
the
Yeah.
Sweet 16. Yes. We all got
Next is
Lawler.
the barn burner of the show.
So
This is
All over the building.
I have
Yeah.
I have Too Cold taking on Tajiri.
Same.
And I think that would be a way better matchup than Too Cold and New Jack too.
what?
Yeah, Too Cold and New Jack are that's
Too Cold didn't actually didn't love Jack.
they didn't love each other. You said that before when you guys tagged.
Yeah,
there was a little heat.
because Scorp is more of a European black guy. Jack's more of an American black guy.
And there's differences in the culture and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's some
Like
heat
where
there.
you grow up and everything and all that.
But as a match, would they get a little?
It'd be great as a tag too.
Would they stiff each other sometimes when they both?
Jack be stiff. I mean, Jack be easy with him.
Would be easy.
Yeah,
with
because Score would beat the shit out of him.
because he respected who he was.
Well, yeah, you got to respect that.
You gotta respect Too
Yeah.
Cold, yeah. And who do you got going over in this one, Hack?
Who are we talking about again?
It's Too
Scorp
Cold.
and Jack.
Too Cold
Scorp.
taking on Jack in your bracket.
Score.
Squirp.
Scorpay.
Gunk is throwing up the X for New Jack. He's taking New Jack. I don't even
Gunk's a
have,
hardcore mark.
I'm a New Jack mark, but I don't have him going over to Jerry. So
A run-in by Mustafa?
yeah, what's
You got Tajiri then?
Off
You
the
got
pencil
there?
shape.
I had Too Cold going over to Jerry.
Oh, so you got Too Cold Lawler.
I have Too
Everybody
Cold-
got Too Cold
Everybody
Lawler?
has Too Cold
Yeah.
Lawler? Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
He has New Jack. Yes.
Oh, he's got Jack
Lawler and New
Wow,
Jack.
Lawler and New
Don't
Jack.
tell me Jack's beating Lawler, too.
Not yet.
We'll get there. We'll get there. This next matchup would be an awesome work rate match between Barry Windham and William Regal.
Oh, wow.
I
yeah.
got the show and Regal.
I got the show
You
and
got Show and Regal?
Show and Regal.
I
You
got
got Show-
Show
you
and
got-
Regal.
I have Barry Windham and Regal, and I got Barry Windham advancing. Hack, who do you have in yours?
I got Regal and Homicide.
You got
Not yet. It's
not
before
yet.
that.
It's before
Before
that.
that.
I got Regal.
You got Regal over Barry.
I'm
Yeah.
a Barry Windham.
Okay, I'm the only Barry Windham guy here.
All right. Yeah, I got Regal over Show.
I got Regal over show.
You got Regal over Show. Okay.
A poke in the eye, a crotch shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got the
Fucking
big shot?
Brett's got his back turned.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. We all had Homicide, I believe. So Homicide taking on Wildfire, the 2 seed. I got Homicide going over here.
I got homicide.
I also have Homicide.
I had Jake the Snake,
You and Jake the Snake?
and he goes over the Pit Bulls.
Oh, okay. You got Jake the Snake advantage.
you had two
so now
different,
we're going on our alternate paths now.
I
Now
know,
it's
but
where
he say I know, but the snake fits in there too. You know what I mean?
Snake and Regal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be
The Snake and Show.
great. The Snake and Show would be great. That'd be a fun match. I got Homicide.
Can one snake
Oh
be
my
two
God!
pitbulls?
Not one spot in that whole match. Oh my God! The snake against the show, not one spot. Nobody.
It doesn't matter. I got Sabu taking on Rhino.
Sabu Rhino.
I have Sabu going over.
Yep. Sabu goes over.
Hack. Who do you have in this one? Sabu. We got. This is for me at least. This was Bam Bam taking on Onita.
Yeah. That's
That
what
would have
I
been a weird ass.
I got Abyss and Onita on here.
You have Abyss and Onita.
Who goes over, Ollie?
Abyss.
You got
All
Abyss
right.
going to the Sweet 16.
Yeah,
Meeting,
Wow.
meeting up with Sabu.
All right.
I got Bammer Sabu.
I got Bam or Sabu.
I got Bam or Sabu as well. So Bam Bam goes over for us. We got.
Stevie.
I have low key.
I have low key Mikey.
I have low key a Necro Butcher.
I got Carino and Mikey.
I got the two Steves.
So you have two Steves.
Austin and Carino.
Okay, well then
We're
you're
not
going
even
ahead.
close to that
You're
yet.
going a little ahead. So you have who do you have going over there, Hack?
Who?
The Carino.
You know who I got?
It's
Mike
Steve and Mike.
Right, so
Okay,
it would be Carino versus
So-
Mikey.
So you have Steve Carino winning, and then you have Mikey. You already have okay. So you got
Yeah.
Steve Carino.
And then you
Dudley's
I
and
got
Austin.
Austin beating the Dudleys.
Austin beating the Dudleys.
Austin takes
So
out
that
the
sets
Dudleys.
up
That was
Steve
a tough
Carino
one. That
versus
was a
Steve
tough one
Austin.
for me, but I had to pick Austin.
All right,
You
so
have
now,
to.
so now we're down to our Sweet 16, and we'll do a little recap after this for our who we
All right,
got
so
left in the Elite Eights.
all right,
We'll
so
say-
he
when we
has
get
an
to-
outside the 16. We have like 12 of them all the same, right?
We have a lot the same.
Yeah, pretty much. When
So-
we get to the 8, I
We'll
think we'll
announce
be
our
able
guys.
to we'll be
Alright.
We'll
able
announce our
to
guys then. So
nail it down.
I got Funk beating Tracy.
I got Funk over Joe.
Funk over Joe.
Ollie.
Funk over Joe.
Funk over Joe.
Okay.
Advances to the Elite 8.
I have Terry Funk in the Elite 8.
We all got Funk in the Elite 8.
We all have Funk in the Elite 8.
Okay.
As we should.
RVD and Mike Awesome.
What a match!
RVD Mike also.
What
I
a
also
match
have.
that would be.
I went weird. I went Mike Awesome.
I'd still beat either one, but in the three-way.
I got RVD.
I went Mike Awesome.
RVD, the whole effing show, man.
RVD advances to face Funk in the Elite 8.
I got
Pack.
WWE champion.
RVD.
Yeah.
I got Mike Awesome, so I'm the only awesome guy there. Cactus Jack. Hack, who do you have Cactus taking on here? I haven't taken on
Teddy.
Candido. So you have Cactus and Teddy. They worked a bunch together.
Yeah.
That's a good.
That's why I got him.
That's a
Future
good,
booking. Hack is looking ahead.
A couple of North Jersey boys, something like that.
That's a good match too.
Yeah, it is.
I got Cactus though advancing.
Cactus.
So do I.
I got Cactus over the Public Enemy.
So we all have Cactus in our
That's
Elite
what
Eight.
I got.
No, I have.
Oh, you had an upset.
I had Guido over Cactus, and Candido over Gilbert, and Candido goes over Guido.
Wow, you got
So
Candido in the Elite Eight. Okay, all right. And the bottom half of this is
Oh yeah, look at your bracket hat.
AJ Styles and CM Punk.
What a match!
Great.
Insane.
Great.
These guys had heat for a little bit.
They had heat. What was
did
their
they?
heat? What was their heat, Coach?
Through TNA, AJ didn't like Punk,
Ah,
and then
okay.
they squashed it when Punk re-signed. Now they're cool again. They worked Triple Threat, King of the Ring qualifier, and there was like a really good fucking match, and like the crowd was going crazy.
Okay, I didn't know those two had heat. I'm not surprised with Punk. I mean, it seems like a lot of people, and you always got along really well with Punk, though, Hack. You said, you said he was a very humble kid,
he was
willing
great.
to
Both of
learn,
these
and
kids.
Styles the same thing. Like, because you could just see, like, look at where their careers went from when you started working them in the Indies, and it's like you just see something in certain people, and you're like, oh, this guy's got it.
Absolutely.
They just got to put it together and everything. And this match would be awesome. I got AJ Styles in this one personally. I got him over the Punk.
I got
AJ Cactus.
I got Punker going over just a career by itself. He's
Who?
Punk.
Punk.
I got Punk.
I had a feeling most of you guys. I thought most of you
I
guys
have,
would have
I have AJ going over. I
Tough,
see Candido in the top.
It's a tough match.
I can't blame you.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
tough
you're
match,
right.
but
I mean, we're gonna get to a lot of decisions here where
Yeah,
it's like
they're
I
just so
can't believe-
tough.
Yeah.
I got Jerry Lawler taking on Too Cold Scorpio.
I also have that.
And I got Too Cold Scorpio going over Jerry
too.
Lawler.
Scorp
in the
over
Elite
Lawler,
Eight.
baby, in
I have
the Elite
Scorp-
Eight.
I have Scorp over Lawler. I love Jerry Lawler, but I love Scorpio. And I put them up together for a reason, too, with my booking.
I had Scorp and New Jack, and I as much as I love New Jack, I couldn't put New Jack over Lawler. Lawler's a fucking legend, so Lawler went
Hack, what were you two there? Were you
Lawler's
Scorp
a
and
it was Lawler too cold. Lawler's Lawler, dude.
Lawler's Lawler.
For me,
Wow.
each round he advanced, Lawler got older and older. So
now he's announcer law. He's like,
yeah, this
So
is
it's like when he came to the ECW arena.
yeah, it's like an announcer Lawler versus Scorp, and Scorp goes over.
All right. So that's a little mix there. Some Hack's got Lawler. The rest of us got Too Cold. Is that?
I got Lawler with him.
Oh, you
I got Too Cold.
Yeah, there was about 10 years between each bracket matchup for Lawler.
Okay. So I got Barry Windham taking on Homicide, and I got Barry Windham advancing to the Elite Eight. I'm a Barry Windham
I have
mark,
Regal
man.
versus Homicide. Does anybody else have Regal Homicide?
Me.
Okay,
I got it.
I have Homicide over Regal.
I'm rocking with Big Show and Jake the Snake Roberts, and
Alright.
Big Show choke slams his ass to the fucking mat and advances to the Elite Eight. Show is the upset.
Does he
Going
choke
forward.
slam?
do with the
Dude,
snake?
Does he choke slam the snake
Bro,
too?
the snake didn't have enough venom to put his big ass down.
Dueling
another snake.
choke slams for both snakes.
That's funny.
Hack, who do you got here?
Where-
In the
where
Elite-
are we at?
You're in the Elite
Regal
Eight now.
Homicide.
I got Regal.
Regal. Make
So
sure
I got
Elite Eight.
Regal Lawler.
Wow. What a match.
I got Homicide over Regal.
Okay.
I got Homicide as well.
So now we got Sabu and
Bigelow.
Bam Bam Bigelow. What a match.
What a barn burner.
It's just so great.
They worked great.
Oh, yeah, they worked. Yeah. They work. Could you stop banging on that, please?
Stop
Thank
tapping
you.
on the mic, moron.
Yeah. What a bizarre.
Just a little fidget.
I got Sabu here. Rest in peace, Bam, and rest in peace, Sabu.
I
But
got Sabu over Abyss.
you got Sabu over Abyss.
That was a great match in TNA. Barbed wire.
Yeah, fuck yeah,
death
they had a
match.
couple good ones.
Crazy.
Oh, those two, yeah.
What do you got here,
I had Sabu over fucking.
Bammer?
Yeah.
I have Bigelow over Sabu.
Wow, Upset City, you taking Bam Bam.
I don't know if
I
that's
can't
an
Upset,
upset.
yeah.
I can't. Once again, main event at WrestleMania. I mean, as much as
dude.
that. I mean, he's
Bigelow's as good as it gets, dude.
yeah.
He is.
I can't be mad
I'm
at
so
that.
fortunate to run with
Cameo
him.
and Major Pain, dude.
I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not hating on it. It's just
No,
I'm
yeah, it's
surprised.
just-
Yeah, that was pretty
We love
much still
Sabu. I mean,
Oh, dude, I'm Sabu's biggest fan.
Yeah.
Maybe, but you know,
so I
I
got.
got to book a show here.
I know, Hack. You got the Battle of the Steves in your bracket. I got Low Key taking on Steve Austin. Could you imagine Austin taking Low Key's kicks? He'd probably be like, "Damn, son."
That was pretty good.
I got Austin beating Low Key though. I mean, come on.
I got Mikey and Steve.
I got Necro Butcher and Steve Austin stunning his ass through the fucking.
Yeah, I got the old school rematch of Austin and Mikey, and Austin still sons.
All right.
Oh, a little battle of the whippersnappers.
I would have ran in on that match.
You would have.
Yeah, got folded up.
You glory hog.
Got beat up.
You had blinders on. You went after Mikey and bashed Mikey.
You would have stepped on the fucking apron and took a stunner and been fucking.
Oh, they could have done a spot where they both gave you a stunner and you're selling it, and then the other
Yeah,
one.
the
Oh.
whippersnapper and the
I
stunner.
like that one.
The
Who
whipperstunner.
do you got, Hack?
I don't
Steve,
know. What
Battle of the
I got
Steves.
Austin. Battle
You
of
got
the
Austin.
Steves.
Okay, so all of us now.
So,
I'm
all
gonna
right,
do that.
Sabu Austin.
Name your
Your
elite
Eights.
eights.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Tosh, you
I
go
got
first.
I got Terry Funk taking on Mike Awesome, and I got Cactus Jack taking on AJ Styles. I got Too Cold Scorpio and Barry Windham, and I got Sabu and Steve Austin. Gunk, who you got?
I got Samoa Joe taking on Rob Van Dam. I got Cactus Jack taking on CM Punk.
Wait, you had Joe beating Funk?
Yeah, I had Joe beating
Oh,
Funk.
all right. I must have missed that on the first
Yeah.
one. Oh, okay.
I
all
did.
right.
I had Joe beating Funk.
All right. So you got Joe in the Elite Eight.
Yeah, I got Lawler and Big Show. And then I got Sabu and Stone Cold.
All right.
All right, Ollie.
Funk and RVD, Cactus and Punk, Scorp and Homicide, and Sabu and Steve Austin.
Funk RVD, Cactus AJ. What a match. What a match, Cactus and AJ. Sabu and Austin. Good, that's not a great matchup, but. And Lawler Regal.
Okay, Ty.
Funk RVD, Candido versus AJ, Scorp versus Homicide, and Bigelow versus Stone Cold.
All right, so here we go.
Bigelow versus
Wait a
Stone
minute.
Cold. That's
Okay.
a fucking cool
So,
match.
what does everybody have Austin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Does everybody have Sabu?
Yeah.
Not Ty.
No, I have
Okay.
Bigelow.
Does everybody have Cactus?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I do not have
Yes.
Cactus.
All
I
right.
have all those
I got
guys.
Joe over Funk.
You got Cactus and Funk?
Yeah.
All right, and all right, that's it.
And
Okay.
So
Lawler and Regal?
RVD and Austin are the only ones that all of us have, correct?
I don't have RVD.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, dude.
I
I,
have
bro,
Austin.
I don't think any of us have.
So Stone Cold is the only one that we all
Wow.
have
Yeah.
in the Elite Eight.
So wait, so everybody-
I don't have Cactus.
He doesn't have
I have
Cactus.
Candido.
Well then, yeah, everybody.
And not everybody has Lawler.
No.
I have all.
How do you not have Lawler going through that?
Scorp. I took Scorp, man.
Yeah, I know, but
Here we go. All right, buckle up. We got Terry Funk in my bracket taking on Mike Awesome. I got Funk advancing to the Final Four. Gunk, who do you got in your Final Four?
Samoa Joe, RVD, great fucking match. That's an insane match, and I got RVD going through, former WWE World Champ.
All right, Ollie.
RVD moves to the Final Four.
Wow, taking out the Funker.
Taking out the Funker. Sorry, Terry.
Hack.
Terry's got to take the Van Terminator.
can I take a pass?
No. Ty, you can go first.
Yeah,
Oh,
God,
no.
I'm Terry RVD. Come on. God.
We have One Night Stand number 2, Terry Funk losing to RVD.
No, not that Terry. That's under the road.
No, we need Roadhouse, Terry.
Yeah, we did Roadhouse Terry. Exactly.
RVD advances to the Final
Roadhouse
Four.
Terry's a bad
Yeah, he's a bad dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a beast there.
That's why I
Yes.
gave myself an out. Yeah, it's One Night
That's such
Stand
a
too,
cop
Terry.
out, dude. You could have said Chainsaw Charlie or something.
All right, Chainsaw Charlie.
Not second one night
takes the
stand.
job.
Not second one night stand, Terry. That's he's like a 65 overall.
God damn it, Rob. Slow down.
What are we doing?
It's Terry Funk
Funk RVD.
and RVD
I
for you.
know Terry.
You went to Terry, so Terry's in your Final Four.
So it's Terry versus Cactus?
Well, hold on, we didn't get there yet.
Oh,
Now we're
sorry.
going. We're going.
So you have Cactus.
Spoiler alert! You got Cactus going over
Well,
Styles.
we know that. He's the only one that does it.
But now it's Final Four. Now you got Cactus in your Final Four?
Yeah.
I got Cactus in my Final Four going over AJ Styles. Gunk, who do you have?
I got Punk and Cactus, and I got CM Punk going over.
Wow,
Ollie?
what a
I got
mark.
Punk going over.
What a mark!
I have
Respect Cactus!
AJ over Candido.
Okay, all right. So, and now we got the other bracket here. I got Too Cold taking on Barry Windham, and I went Too Cold into the Final Four for myself. Gunk, who do you got winning this bracket?
Upset. Lawler and Big Show. Big Show advances. Big Show is in the Final Four.
Big Show is a freight train.
Wow, Big Show!
Big show in the final.
Jesus Christ! You are such a mark.
This has got to be young Big Show.
Ollie,
I got Scorp over Homicide.
you got Scorp advancing as well in the Final Four. Okay, and Hack,
Come on, the king.
the King, Jerry Lawler.
Over Regal.
Over Regal to
What a
advance.
great match,
kings.
those two.
Those-
Dude, I got some great matches. I mean, seriously, that's Terry against RVD, Cactus, AJ. That's, dude, I got, you're horrifying.
We're on.
Nobody's got now.
Okay.
I have Homicide over Scorp.
You got Homicide in your Final Four.
Yes.
Wow. All right.
See, that's blasphemy.
I love Lawler.
You can't have that.
Hey, look.
All right, dude, he's got the Big Show. All right, you got
Yeah,
to give
he's got
him
the
shit.
Big Show. That's.
Dude, he's 650-pound Big Show here. Or is he the young, agile Big
I
Show?
got 2008 Big Show.
2008
Yeah,
ECW champion.
the one that put a hole in my chest in that match.
All right, I got Sabu taking on Austin, and I went with Sabu here. Little preferential treatment maybe for the show for EC Dub, but
I have maybe the.
I'm going Sabu. Gunk.
Sorry, Sabu. Stone Cold's going over.
Okay.
I got the Rattlesnake.
Wow, you got the Rattlesnake Hack.
Stone Cold goes over.
Wow.
I think this
He
might
beat
be
Sabu.
this is up there for match of the tourney. Bigelow Austin
That's
over
a good
Bigelow.
match.
You got Austin in final. So I'm the only one to not go Austin in this bracket.
I did.
Oh, you went Austin. I'm sorry.
Austin's in my final
No,
four.
yeah, I'm the only one to not go Austin.
Who do you
went,
got?
I got Sabu.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So all our final
So your
fours,
final four, Tosh.
I got Terry Funk, Cactus Jack, Too Cold Scorpio, and Sabu. Gunk.
RVD, CM Punk, The Big Show, and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Mark. Ollie.
RVD, Scorp, CM Punk, Stone Cold.
Okay. Hack.
Dude, come on. Terry versus Cactus, you gotta have that as a semi.
And the other
And
side.
Lawler against
Austin.
Stone Cold.
Okay. Ty.
I got two bar burners: RVD versus AJ Styles, and Homicide versus Stone Cold.
Okay. All right. Here we go. In the first bracket, the final four game, I have Terry Funk defeating Cactus Jack. Ollie.
Terry Funk on to the finals.
Gunk. Let's get Gunk here.
RVD, CM Punk. CM Punk goes over. The battle between Straight Edge and Weed. Weed loses.
There you go. Straight edge prevails. You hear that, kids?
That's horrifying.
Don't do drugs.
I hate that.
Stoners, mount up, baby. I got RVD. You want to smoke them?
Yes.
420, I just smoked your ass.
Hack. Who do you got? Terry.
Terry over Cactus.
Terry over Cactus.
And you can imagine that match.
We've seen it.
Fire, lions, tigers, bears, oh my.
Oh my. Ty. Who do you got?
This was a tough one. I went AJ over RVD.
Wow.
AJ Styles goes to the finals.
He is a
What a
great.
match.
All right.
Yeah.
What a match. Wow.
In my other final four game, I got Too Cold Scorpio going against Sabu, and I got Sabu defeating Too Cold Scorpio in the finals. I got Sabu advancing to take on the Funker. Gunk, who do you got in your other bracket, your final four?
Well.
What a mark! I can't believe it!
Hey, Gunk.
Dude, Gunk!
Big Show and Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Big Show. Nah, I couldn't do it. Stone Cold stuns Big Show's ass like 47 times. He finally takes a bump, and then Stone Cold goes over.
All right, Ollie, who you got?
Scorp and Stone Cold. I took Stone Cold.
Stone Cold in the finals.
RVD versus Stone Cold is my final.
Wow, Hack.
Weed versus beer.
Terry Funk versus Stone Cold.
Two Texans duking it out.
Texas Deathmatch.
Texas death match in the final for your Hackett. Ty, who do you got here?
Stone Cold is just a little bit too much for Homicide. Homicide had a nice run. I mean, dude, I love Homicide.
I love him
Homicide,
too.
So, but yeah, that sets me up for Stone Cold, AJ Styles final battle.
Wow. All right. So we have our finals here now. I'm going to announce the winner of my version of the Hackett. And we'll end with you, Hack, since this is the Hackett. You get your final here for the final of the Hackett. But my final, I got Terry Funk and Sabu. And I got winning the Hackett
No boat rider.
is Terry Funk.
Oh yeah.
Terry Funk takes down my version of the Hackett.
There's
Gunk?
no complaints there, I think.
You got Terry also?
No, dude.
Who do you have winning?
Hold on, no. We're
Now, my final here is long-term storytelling. These guys is a dream match. Everybody's always wanted to see it. They even hinted at it for a little bit, and it never got done. CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's a WrestleMania main event fucking match right there.
That's a good match.
Stone Cold takes the victory, beats CM Punk, wins the Hackett. Greatest Sandman opponent of all time, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Wow. All right, it's hard
Yeah,
to
I
argue
beat
with
him.
Austin. I mean, he's the biggest star in the history of wrestling. Ollie, who do you got?
I'm right there with Gunk. Stone Cold over RVD.
Wow, the battle, like Gunk said, the battle
And
between...
more for me, too, because to me, I feel like that could have been, like, maybe one of the biggest matches of all time.
Well, they worked together in 01 when RVD came
No,
over.
I'm talking about Hack and him.
Oh, yeah.
No, like Stone Cold versus Hack, like right in the prime of like '99, dude. Like
I've never asked you about this before, Hack, but you ever look back and think like, damn, I wish they brought me in for the Attitude Era to have like a 12-week program with Austin, because you guys worked really well together, and I know because Austin's doing these crowd brawls, they're the walk and brawl and everything, and it's an ECW match. You got a table spot, you do a walk and brawl, and then you go back in the ring for the finish, and it's like, that would have been fucking money.
They could have done a loser can't drink beer anymore match.
Wow. See?
No, loser
goes to
gotta go
AA.
sober, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. A loser gotta go sober.
Loser goes to rehab.
Could you imagine the drinking contest?
Loser goes to rehab. No.
You know what I mean?
Oh, they're just
Like,
doing
the shit
spots in
the shit they
rehab.
could have did though, like
I know.
of just being like ECW's top guy versus WWE's top, like
Yes, there's
beer
money there.
spinoff.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the shit you could have done in rehab with either me or him in rehab.
Oh
you could
God,
have done some great
it
stuff.
would have been great.
I'll go this time before.
Yeah, before Hack, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well, everybody knows who I'm going.
but by the time the finals happen, Stone Cold is just a little too drunk. AJ Styles over Stone Cold.
Wow.
AJ Styles wins and ties for them.
Wow, that's such a demand.
Dude, he was at least 14, 15 to 1.
Styles?
Yeah.
I mean,
To win it all?
I mean,
dance.
dude, the longevity and the different, the different company, TNA, WWE, independents. He's worked whoever can work any style match. He's very versatile for any opponent. AJ over a drunk Stone Cold Steve.
Wow. Hack, your version of the Hackett here.
Terry Funk wins it all easy.
Terry Funk over Austin, and Austin
Easy.
would be fine with doing the honors for the Funker. He'd
Yeah,
do it
what
in
are
a
you
second
kidding me?
and say thank you, sir.
Anybody on that list would be fucking happy to do a job for him.
Well, this was the Hackett, the Hardcore Hackett, the Sandman Invitational. Let us know what you thought of the Hackett.
Obviously, I win. We know. We don't need to
Wait,
hear
so we
anybody.
got what? 2 Terry Funks, 2 Stone Colds, and an AJ?
Yes.
Yep.
Is that what it was?
Me and you both had Funker, and
We had
you
Stone
both had
Cold.
Stone Cold, and you had AJ.
Stone Cold, and I had AJ.
Okay.
Well, we know who the outlier is, obviously.
Yeah, the winner, you mean?
So let us know on social media who you guys have in your Hackett. If you filled out a Hackett, what you thought of it, and let us know what you guys thought of the show. I thought this was super, super fun.
Fun.
Yeah, really, really,
Like
really
to
great.
discuss some of the different matchups that went on. Like,
Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy looking back. All the
I
guys.
thought it was another shitty idea by you, but it worked out well.
That's the best way he could ever put me over on air. That's the nicest compliment he could give right there. That's maximum Hack compliment. Some housekeeping for you guys. Make sure you check out Reactions on YouTube. This companion content with Hack and Gunky. Still getting a lot of great feedback. Make sure you're subscribed to the Sandman Pod account on YouTube and look for more episodes of Reactions coming soon. Guys, we are also shipping up to Boston Saturday, August 23rd at Widowmaker Brewing. Sandman's going to be appearing and signing for Focus Pro Wrestling. Come on out if you're in the Boston area on 823 to Widowmaker Brewing, 220 Wood Road, Braintree, Massachusetts. It does look like a really fun card, a lot of interesting
That's a good
talent.
read right there, kid.
You like the read? Okay.
Yeah, that sounded professional.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on Sunday, August 24th, Major Figure Pod, Big Ass Extreme Bash at Kowloon Restaurant in
This is
Boston.
going to be fun being there with my boys.
It's
Except
gonna be-
Raven.
This is gonna be really fun. Doors open at 1. Show starts at 2. Join Sandman, his boy Raven, Tommy Dreamer, and the Major Figure Pod team. Brian Myers, Smart Mark Sterling, and Matt Cardona. If you guys want to participate, there's also going to be an extreme cosplay contest where the winner gets a signed replica of an ECW title belt that is signed by Tommy, Raven, and U-Hack. They
I
also
ain't signing shit.
yeah, you are. It's your contractual obligation. And they are also going to have the original ECW wall, the brick wall that you
Oh, I
guys
saw
came out.
that. It came across my Facebook timeline.
They're going to have that for people to take pictures in
I
front
think
of.
I wrote it. Did I put in there?
That's
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty
forget
cool.
to push like send.
Yeah.
But I think I wrote in there. I don't believe you. Doesn't look like the real wall.
That's what you got to say when you're there.
I'm pretty sure I said that.
Tell people
I
in
said
line that it's actually fake.
I mean, like, this ain't it.
Yeah, look, you still look way different.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull some. See what what's his name's face looks like.
Myers.
Yeah.
Head on over to majorwfpod.com for ticket information. Those are going to be some really fun events there.
The only thing Scotty's going to be talking about is he's going to be pushing that documentary out.
Oh, can't wait for that. There's also...
Oh, well, dude, they're
screenings
opening it up the night before.
I know, and that's why
Right?
we're doing the other show, but there's also going to be a booking for the screening in Boston. On
They
that
are doing a screen? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
on
didn't even know that.
8/23, but we have the booking at the Widowmaker Brewing.
Gotcha.
So next week on the show, we are covering ECW Hardcore TV episodes 277 to 281. If you're looking on Peacock, that's...
Now we're doing 4 episodes at once. The guy that was worried
Yeah, they're
about
all
running
like
out of
40
shit to
minutes. They're all
do.
like 40
They're
minutes apiece,
small.
probably.
They
They're
are?
small. Yeah, they're quick watches. There's no commercials on them. Season, if you guys are watching on Peacock, it's season 6, episodes 33 through 36. These are some of the Hardcore TVs following Heatwave 98 as you start your series with Justin and you're on your way out of ECW. There's some really cool stuff on there, like an early RVD and Jerry Lynn match, so those will be some fun shows. As always, listener question... He always he just always buries whatever the topic is.
Dude, it could have been the best show ever.
Just shits on it. As always, listener questions send in to sandmanpod@gmail.com.
Let's hear who's burying us today, boys.
Please leave a name and a town. That's all that Hack ever asks for. We still have a ton in the inbox, so bear with us if we haven't had a chance to get on.
He says that every week.
No, it's true though. If you look at the inbox, the starred emails in the Gmail, there's a lot in there.
Well, maybe we should just do a show of emails.
Yeah, maybe we can in the future. But Pat from Ventura, California writes in, "What's up, Hack and the Sandman rotten imbeciles? Band joke." That rotten imbeciles. He said that's a band joke off of the Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. Love the last episode of WWE SummerSlam 2002. My question for you guys is this: what do you think of the astronomically expensive ticket prices for SummerSlam? I think TKO and WWE are pricing out the common man, which pisses me off. And I loved hearing you guys praise Homicide as a wrestler who deserved more praise that he never made it bigger than he should have. What are your thoughts on the Necro Butcher? I also think he's way underappreciated. He was amazing in CZW and ROH. Would love to hear y'all's thoughts on the pod. Keep up the fire coming. So we talked about Homicide, the Necro Butcher. What do you guys think of these ticket prices? I know we talked a little bit about it last week, but...
Dude, it's insane.
Dude, $100 was too much. Everybody hated the freaking show. So if you think about it, if you paid $100, that was too much.
Right. And that's 100.
Right.
I didn't know if you get in the building for 100.
Not right. That's my point.
Right. And I mean, if you look at the ratings, I know
You got to be pissed if you paid like $1,000 a seat
I'd be very angry. Like that's like a vacation amount of money
for
to
each
go.
night.
That's like it's
Couple kids.
It's insane. I know he said it last week, but could you imagine if you're a parent and you tried to bring your children to this? You want to bring your kids who love wrestling to the show. Forget about it. I mean, you cannot afford it.
Yeah, not to mention you're going to need binoculars to see fucking anything in the ring.
Yeah, it's just...
I know, and you're in the upper deck watching the video.
I'm not bringing my kid to the upper deck of the stadium show.
No, he's not going to... The child is not going to enjoy it.
Right, so if you're doing that, you're spending money so those kids can, and not only did the work rate suck for SummerSlam, but like their pay-per-views and stuff in general, when you get like a 4-match card or a 5-match card and you're spending money, like stuff like that, not only did it suck, but there was only an hour worth of actual wrestling in that of a 3-hour long pay-per-view, you're sitting there for 2 times the time. Like,
I know that was as critical of a show that we've done on this show, and
probably ever.
We keep it honest here. I mean, we tell it like it is. If we enjoy it, we enjoy it. If we don't, we don't. We don't have an agenda, and we're not.
There was 2 good matches, like 2 really good ones for the weekend. That was it.
Yeah, there was some okay stuff, but there was a lot of just bad booking, and just too much, man. Adam in San Cruz, California writes in, finally hopped on the old Hackintosh to send you guys some shit like other Hackalites.
Oh, God.
All right, Acolytes.
All right.
I like that.
Tosh with the most affable voice in podcasting and the chin of a young Jim Ross. Your laugh...
How many chins does Jim Ross have?
That took a lot for me to get that line out. That was a great line.
Chins of Jim Ross, Fatty Arbuckle.
That was great.
Your laugh gets me every time. It sounds like you're getting ready to audition for Deliverance. Okay.
You squeal like a pig, you hog.
This is disgusting. Don't say that.
That's the line.
Here we go. Hack, whose howl and cackle rattles the speakers more than America in the intro, not because of the bass, but because of the bananas. And to the sons of sand, take care of that old bastard. He'll be the first geriatric who's slanging, sniffing, or snorting cane without actually needing one. All in good fun. Love what you guys have created, and I can assure you there's nothing better to listen to while throwing sparks with an angle grinder than the Four Horseman. Thank you for all accompanying me via earpiece through some tough times and moments of solitude after your countless hours of over mental reflection. You're collectively doing more of a service to the wrestling community than I think you realize. Finally, it can be tough being a wrestling fan on the West Coast, so if you're all over on the Best Coast, I'd love to smoke you all out and talk about how Tommy Dreamer stole Dusty's gimmick.
You're beat. I ain't going to the West Coast anymore. The plane flight's too long.
He said, I'll talk about how Tommy Dreamer stole Dusty's gimmick with his perpetual weight gain. You got him good, man.
That's hilarious. Great email, Adam.
You got him capping
We'll have to
there.
clip that and show that to Tommy in a couple weeks.
We have to. We have to.
Thanks for listening, buddy.
He said he'll soon just be a full circle and will be rolled to the ring by Mark Henry. Fat shit. He finished
Don't be like Roberta fucking Beauregard and Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
She eats the blueberry and they roll her out.
Roberta, it's violent.
It's violent.
Yeah,
He
her
said,
too.
He said, as only the world's strongest man could. Much. This guy's good. This guy's good. He said, much love to the OG Can Cracker, Hack Sabbath, Fog Hack, hashtag Salt and Pepper. So that's
Fuck,
Great writing, dude.
great
writing.
email.
Hack Sabbath.
Hack Sabbath was
Yeah, that's funny.
Cole from Oklahoma City writes in,
All right, cool.
what's up, Hacky Mackerson and the Queefs? This is Queefs. I don't know how I feel about being
Guilty.
We gotta clip all these names
Yeah.
that people have for
This is Cole
Gosh, that's it. The human queef.
the human queef. Yeah,
I love it.
All right.
Dude, you're over huge with that.
There you go.
You come out, you imagine your music.
This is Cole from Oklahoma City. I've been listening for a while now. I absolutely love the pod. I listen to it while I'm on lunch, and it's a highlight of my day. I love how the shows are just like four buddies shooting the shit, sharing insights, and busting balls. I've had to stifle laughter while in the break room listening to the pod. Now for my comment. I was in my local Walmart the other day. I
love Walmart.
I went to the toy section to check out the wrestling merch, and what to my wandering eyes should appear but a whole row of hardcore hack figures. I had a bit of a mark-out moment seeing those, but unfortunately, the responsibilities of being an adult kicked in, and I decided to pass on picking up one, which I know makes me a loser. Later on, I was chatting with my mom
That's half the battle.
and told her about seeing the figures and regretted not buying one. 2 days later, my mom went to Walmart, picked one up, and surprised me.
Mom, showing out.
My very own hardcore hack figure. As a 38-year-old man, I have no shame in admitting that my mommy bought me a toy.
Yeah, who's the queef now?
Yeah, how about that, buddy? Your mom's buying you action figures, dude. And he said,
Dude, get out of the basement now.
He said, I must say, it was so fucking cool to walk in a store in 2025 and see action figures of Hack on the shelf. Keep up the excellent work, fellas. I'll keep listening and hope to get to meet the hardcore icon in person someday.
Thanks, man.
Good,
That's awesome.
yeah, good writing.
That is
Dude,
fucking
it is
cool.
pretty fucking crazy. It just hit me thinking about it. They're hacks fucking
Same
in
with me.
Walmart
Yeah, it's
in
just cool.
2025. I know.
It's just
right?
cool.
Haven't been with the company since 2008.
It's great.
Next to Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, it's great.
They ain't got shit. I'm probably outside.
Hasn't worked since like '96.
No, never could work ever. Since he laced up his boots.
What a life.
Since Ivan Koloff fucking young boiled him.
Yeah. Don't run me, kid. He's like, don't worry, I don't know how.
Really? I was so green. It was ridiculous.
Don't run him. Yeah, gotcha.
Sure.
What is it?
Chris from Jacksonville writes in. I wrote it in a while back about being a photographer on the Indies back in the early 2000s. I was going through some shit today and just came across some photos that I thought I should share. Hack brought a kid to the ring probably in 2002. Just like Hack, I can't remember this stuff, but the way he's hugging him, it has to obviously not be Tyler, and says Austin was born in 1998.
98. Yeah.
So
That would've
no
been like
idea if this is anything you want to see, or you shouldn't be sending you blowing up your family. But I hope it jogs your memory and brings you some joy. And he attached the pictures, so we got to show you here after. We'll throw them up on social too. And he said he also included a few others of Hackett.
Ollie was an ugly baby.
I was a fat man. I look like Herman. What's his name? He's 4 by Herman Munster.
Herman Munster.
Oh yeah, you were Herman.
He also included some other photos of Hackett and his ass kicked by Raven, along with another photo that he forgot about until he saw it, and he vaguely remembered submitting it to his college photography class. Lastly, he said the funniest shit he'd ever seen. Friends of the show, Matt Stryker and Simon Diamond, were dressed in drag at an Elks Lodge show. No idea if you were on the show or not, but these weren't created by...
I wanted to do Striker.
You wanted to do...
Yeah, he was looking good in drag.
Okay, Hack. Thank you so much for the pictures, Chris. And
thank you so much for the mental image.
That'd be one hell of a 3-way.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Julian from Ottawa writes in, "Hey, Hack and Company. Just discovered the podcast and I love it. Sandman,
What took so long?
you're one of my favorite wrestlers ever. Thanks for putting yourself through hell for my
I know,
amusement."
being with these dudes once a week, you're right. Jesus.
He said he's got 2 questions for you. Was there ever a wrestler that you were scared to get in the ring with?
Yeah, like Bob Holly. He would stiff the test.
You were scared?
Not, well,
You were scared?
no, not like scared,
cat?
but you gotta make sure you're not getting your jaw broken.
Right, you were a little worried about your health.
Yeah, you're gonna get stiffed and somebody's gonna break your jaw
Like
or
Brian
something like
Knobs.
that.
I was gonna say knobs.
Oh no, yeah, Knobs, no, you're right. No, I was scared. No, the other guys who wasn't scared. It was like, yo, just watch the shots. Knobs straight scared.
Scary.
Yeah, sweaty palms everywhere.
He's weak.
Oh my god, he was
Spaghetti.
brutal. He was brutal, Knobs. Oh Jesus.
He said, this September, RVD is coming to my hometown in Ottawa, Canada. You should come too. Do you want me to
Nope,
They
wait
don't-
flake's too long.
Canada doesn't let Hack in.
Yeah, he's got too many priors.
You gotta no, but I got in when I was with Vince.
Yeah, but it's weird with the
a
border.
little bit
Sometimes they'll
different.
kick people out. It's a little... But
I
he
don't know, they
said,
think I want to move there or something.
he said, do you want me to deliver any smart-ass messages to RVD?
No, deliver him a nice joint.
Okay, deliver a nice joint, Julian.
There
Let's
you
hit
go.
some smart
Thank
RVD. All right, that's it, guys. Send us in other questions to
God.
sandmanpod@gmail.com. Next week on the show, we are covering ECW Hardcore TV episodes 277 to 281, Summer of 98 ECW. That's Season 6, Episodes 33 through Episodes 36, if you're watching on Peacock. But before we go, Hack, the cane of the week or the toast of the week?
My brackets.
All right, there you go.
Take it as the cane of the week or the toast of the week.
Peace.
Ain't it foggy outside?